llores, ya no llores. Aunque estés sangrando, te ignoro. Llámame cruel, no te valoro. Hiciste guerrera y esta guerra yo gané. Más fuerte, suco el cielo. Ya no me quiebro, ya no te espero. Fui prisionera, hoy soy mi imperio. Esencia es una trampa, la que nunca escaparás. Nunca escaparás, nunca escaparás. Sí que estoy llamando a estas horas, pero estoy cenando esta hora. Ya es muy tarde, ya no llores, ya no llores. Aunque estés sangrando, te ignoro. Llámame cruel, no te valoro. Hiciste guerrera y esta guerra yo gané. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Es como que nunca, nunca te amé. Tu casa vacía destruye. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Es como que nunca, nunca te amé. Tu casa vacía destruye. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Ako sa namtlakase reberekisa generator. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P. Umkabayi Gamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Lucy Mist.
On the Hogah Breakfast Show.
Yo, check this out.
Durban streets, what's poppin'? It's the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday.
We are live. Durban streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
On the Vooka Breakfast Show. Let's go.
Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather kick ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cruel. I swear anything's better than you. Get you on the flip side, get you on the flip side. So goodbye. Funny how it works sometimes. Yeah, we kinda hit it off at first. Checking every bar in town, all the sleepless nights until things got worse. You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the shit, but it didn't work on me. So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be, let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eye stare. I swear anything it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you've asked me to do. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye. In my mouth is a desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies, had to measure the love you throw around. I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high I can't come down. I hope you know that I will never let you go. If all I do is dim your glow, then fly on, baby, please just go. Your soul is the ocean, and I can't touch the floor. So full of emotion, I can't keep any more. Are we at a time where we be swallowed whole? Don't give up on us now. One of us will have to take a bow. Feeling you so close to make me drive around. Everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high I can't come down. I hope you know that I will never let you go. If all I do is dim your glow, then fly on, baby, please just go. I can feel you there where I once had you all alone. In the back of my mind, I'm under your spell, I can't get out. My heart falls 5 below, and I'm still here. I'm freezing cold, but I will wait. I hold my breath till I turn blue. I hope you know that I will never let you go. If all I do is dim your glow, then fly on, baby, please just go.
And just like that, we are deep inside December. It is the 1st of December. That means only 30 days left. And it's a beautiful Monday morning. I know if you're watching right now and listening, I just want you to tap your back and just congratulate yourself because you've made it this far. Very good morning to you, Vooka Nation and the Devonites out there. I hope that you're going to have a great time because we are deep within December right now. And so much is to be unpacked and so much fun needs to be had because we're going to be speaking about how we are going to spend this December. Of course, the last month of 2025 till we say goodbye and then hello to 2026. My name is Moeketsi Maimane and I'm happy to be with you on this beautiful Monday morning. You know that Monday morning comes with a lot, which means Monday motivation and some of the book reviews. What are some of the books that we recommend that you can read up? Because December is not only for vibes, but December is only for or recouping, our energy so that we can be back to our original selves. But you know that in terms of communicating and of course connecting with us on all social media platforms, we are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on YouTube. You can press the subscription button and the notification button so that whenever we go live you will be notified to give you that superpower breakfast to kickstart this beautiful morning of yours. Not forgetting that for audio only, you can just go and tune in into Underground Radio. Just go to Google and search Underground Radio. You can also download the app on a Play Store just to enhance that experience of listening to audio only, because it is going to be a good, and you're going to have some great time. If you want to dial us in, the WhatsApp line, of course, it's open for calls, voice notes, or just to send your comment. The number to dial is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Because it's festive season, you know that always kickstart your day with what you call picture of the day. You're seeing different pictures and you're asking yourself, where is that place? And where can I go, when it comes to visiting the place together with my friends and family. Don't worry, I've got you covered, because this one, trust me, you are going to enjoy the atmosphere that it brings, because when we talk about South African destination, we talk about the adventure and what they have to offer, and in terms of the activities, of course there is so much we can give. So today we are highlighting the Holo Resort, which is a family friendly game reserve gateway near Brew in South Africa's Northwest Province, offering wildlife, relaxation and adventure in one setting. Set on a scenic game farm just 80 kilometers from Pretoria, the Holo combines nature and leisure with activities like daily and night game drives, hiking, tennis and swimming pools. Guests stay in model chalets surrounded by wildlife with zebras and giraffes often roaming nearby. The resort also features a restaurant, spa and a barbecue facilities, making it deal for both family, holiday and group retreat. Its proximity to Hartbeespoort Sport Dam and Lanseria Airport adds convenience, while the tranquil bushveld environment ensures a true escape from city life. Yes, of course, I'm speaking about the Holo Resort in the Northwestern Province. So go check it out and just enjoy the place and what it has to offer. You know that it comes to your bucket list. Maybe you have been planning in terms of where to travel all around Mzansi, but we've got you covered with some of the places that you didn't know. If you didn't know, now you know. So go check out the reserve. That's all we have for your picture of the day. And you know that it doesn't only stop there, it continues to have the guests that we are going to connect with, and me and you, of course, we're going to connect with. So do make sure to stay for this one, because today we're going to be joined by Samuel Hogah, the founder and CEO of Principal Safety Solutions. Founded PSS out of a need for something more. He was genuinely frustrated and disappointed by the lack of growth and opportunity in his previous 9-to-5 role. Their growing list of valued clientele includes names like Afrisem, Heineken, BPW, Alex Indlela Road Construction, Nestle, and many more. So he is going to be here with us. If you want to connect with him, stay with us and use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. With that being said, let us take a short break, and then we'll come back with your latest talking points and news that are making headlines. So don't switch the dial.
Drive around, everlasting love, so much to go around. You got me so high I can't come down. I hope you know that I will never let you go. If all I do is dim your glow, then fly on, baby, please just go. under your spell, I can't get out. My heart falls 5 below, and I'm still here. I'm freezing cold, but I will wait. I hold my breath till I turn blue.
Up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. We're going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide? Can we just be bona fide? You're stuck in this situation, and let go all inhibitions now, with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Don't wanna be your love. Let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low, 'cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bona fide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide? 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 Heart beats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. We're going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Ako sa namtlakase reberekisa generator. Let's go.
Famous Naomi P. Umkabayi Gamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Moosey Mist.
On the Hogah Breakfast Show.
Yo, check this out.
Durban streets, what's poppin'? It's the Vooka.
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday.
We are live. Durban streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
On the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
Let's go.
표정들 짓고 있잖아. 의미 없이 흘러가네. 이 하루엔 네가 필요해. 어디로든 떠나볼까. 저기 노을진 길을 따라. 설레는 마음 가득 안고서 아무런 생각도 하지 말고 저 깊은 곳으로 뛰어들어볼까. 아주 잠시 눈을 감고 하나 둘 숨을 머금고 물든 일거리를 짓는 맘 가는 대로 훌쩍 다른 vibe 조금씩 다가오는 밤을 따라 맘 가는 대로 Let's ride 발길 닿는 butterfly 여기라는 vibe 끝없는 네 밤 위로 fly high 아무 걱정 말고 Let's dive 네 밤을 향해 ride and vibe Come on 둘만 아는 곳으로 계속 가야 해. 이 설레임이 사라지기 전에 저 멀리 떠나볼까. 발끝이 닿는 곳으로 오직 둘만의 비밀인 거야. 아무런 고민도 하지 말고 저 바닷속으로 뛰어들어보자. 아주 잠시 눈을 감고 하나 둘 입을 맞추고 붉게 물든 저 노을 짓는 맘 조금씩 다가오는 밤을 따라 맘 가는 대로 Let's ride 발길 닿는 butterfly 여기 red and vibe 끝없는 네 밤 위로 fly high 아무 걱정 말고 Let's dive 네 밤을 향해 red and vibe Come on 둘만 아는 곳으로 너와 나의 지금 우리의 마음 이대로 멈추지 마 red and white Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam bam bam, but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that
It's exactly 27 minutes past 7, and it is the 1st of December. Ki December, boss. And I know for a lot of you right now, it's a time, of course, to get through that festive season mode, and we are here to activate it for you on this beautiful Monday morning. The 1st of December, that means we are only left with 30 days till we say goodbye to 2025. And I know that a lot of you have some plans for your festive season. Talk to us, connect with us throughout our social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on YouTube. You can tell your friends to tell their friends and tell your family members that you know what, the Vooka Breakfast team is live and ready to kickstart this beautiful morning with you. Not forgetting that you can also hop on audio only on Underground Radio. You can also get their app on Play Store, also on App Store. Not forgetting that if you want to connect with us using our WhatsApp line, the number to dial is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. And you know the hashtag to use, of course, on YouTube right now is hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. That is hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Yes, for some, if you're in Johannesburg, it is a beautiful clear sky out here right now with a cool 14 degrees to start your day. And then heading over to Cape Town, get ready for a simply gorgeous day with clear skies and a comfortable 20 degrees. And then heading over to Durban, we are looking at a lovely 24 degrees today with just a few scattered clouds to add some character to the sky. In Pretoria, it's a lovely 17 degrees out there with just a few clouds. And then when you head over to Bloemfontein, look forward to clear skies and a comfortable 16 degrees. And then if you are right here in the middle of and in the heart of Johannesburg, which is Soweto, that is where we are in Dobsonville. A gentle start to our day is going to be, and with scattered clouds and a mild 15 degrees. Lastly, in Khayelitsha, we are seeing a beautiful clear sky and a pleasant 18 degrees to start your day. I mean, one of the things that is going to ruin a lot of people's days in December is the weather, guys. I mean, we don't know what we are going to be waking up to, because yesterday it was raining, and you never know when it's going to rain again. Trust me, in December it's a rainy month. We have seen it throughout the past 3 years. It has been raining in December, and I know that you still have those plans that you still wanted to, go out and accomplish, but what are you gonna do if it's raining outside? If you're someone who loves, going outdoors, who loves enjoying the outside weather, but one of the things that stands in your way is the weather. So talk to us by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. That's how we kickstart this beautiful morning of ours. My name is Moeketsi Maimane, and of course, if you want to connect with us, use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, because there's so much we're going to be unpacking right here on the show. We're speaking motivation, we're speaking taking a stance. Is it risky to take a stance? Because there are people who will come for you, they will chew you, they will bite you, right? Are you that person? And if you are not that person, talk to us and let us know what is your opinion and what sentiments do you share with us. With that being said, that we always start your morning just to indicate how are your financials looking like. Let's look at how the dollar is performing against the rand. Since we are from the G20, a lot of people were expecting some slight performance of the rand, but this is how your financial market are looking like for this Monday morning, just to prepare for the festive season. For those eyeing the latest tech from the state, with the dollar at 17 rand 12 cents, your wallet might just need a pre-purchase pep talk, right? Then heading over to the Great British Pound, dreaming of a cheeky Nando's in London with a pound of 22 rand 62 cents. That peri peri chicken just got a whole lot spicier for your wallet. And then heading over to your euro, dreaming of a European escape with the euro at 19 rands 80 cents. You might need to sell a few more Boerewors rolls to get there. And then on the Japanese yen, dreaming of a cherry blossom adventure in Japan with the yen at just 11 cents to the rand. Your randelas will stretch a little further for those souvenirs. Second, lastly, we have the Australian dollar. The Aussie dollar is looking comfortable at 11 rand 17 cents, making those dreams of a down under holiday to see kangaroos and koalas feel a little closer. Lastly, we have your Chinese yuan. The rand's dance with the Chinese yuan sees at 2 rand 42 cents. So those snazzy new gadgets and clothes from China are still making our wallets work a bit harder. That's all we have for your financial indicators. If, of course, you want some development, don't worry, we will bring them back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Talk to us, engage with us. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and we unpack some of the things that happened over the weekend. How was your weekend? Talk to us. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And you can dial us in on our WhatsApp line. Yes, as for me, my weekend was just normal. But it's time to also do the checkup with you and talk to us. You know that I'm not alone. Always rolling with the Vooka members, the Vooka team. And Mr. is right here with me. Good morning. And how are you doing, my brother? Batung. That's you. Why can't I hear you? Levels are on. You coming with your Monday mood. What's going on with the mic? Okay, this is the... Okay, we good?
There we go.
No, we're not good. We're still fixing yeah, just trying to find out what is going on with your mic right there. Just tap it there. Yes, this one is working, and this one is giving us some problems right here, man. Yeah, no hassle, right? So I know Monday comes with a lot of things. Monday comes with a lot of things. It might look like someone is just unprepared right here, but yeah, things like this, they do happen where cables, man, just start acting up on a beautiful Monday morning. Still trying to fix the cable right there. So the simple thing that you can do for us is to connect with us on our social media platforms. If you're listening right now on Underground Radio, talk to us. We want to hear your voice, how it sounds like, and how are you feeling, because it's December. Babies, stand up. December people, stand up. Yes, I can hear that boop boop right there.
I can't. Is it me?
Yeah, but it's sounding
Quite low.
Yeah, quite low. Oh, okay. Right now?
There we go. We go.
Yeah. So
there we go.
Just need a
Moeketsi wants sabotage, guys. Moeketsi wants me gone here from the show. He's sabotaging me. On a Monday morning. What time is it?
What time is it? For the whole show.
35 minutes into 7 o'clock. He's already sabotaging me. I'm kidding. I'm good, Mr. Mo. I'm not at 100 yet, I'll tell you. I am still under the weather. Quite, actually.
Yeah.
I almost didn't come to work this morning.
Yeah.
You know. But nonetheless, we're here. We're here. And I'm happy to be back, man. It was a couple of days that I was gone, but I'm back, and we're giving you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. Having not said that for a couple of days feels weird for quite a while. I think the last time I said it was 6 days ago. You know, but we're doing it like we always do it right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network, and this is where radio meets TV, only and exclusively, man. It's a Monday morning, 36 minutes after the hour, 7 o'clock. On a Monday morning, the first of the Gidizamba. I love it, man. I saw a video this morning. You know, it's a compilation of people just saying Gidizamba, you know. And we're 30 days away, guys. 30. That's crazy. 30 days away from saying goodbye 2025 and hello 2026. It also marks that we're 335 days into the Yeah, I don't know about you, but that's crazy for me. And we're so close to the closure of the year. This morning, I'm feeling good actually. I'm feeling good. The weekend was a good one. I'm coming from a very decent weekend. Yesterday, flu almost got me down. Hey, Chief.
Yeah.
Chief,
I mean,
what
with what is happening with the weather right now, I mean, I would attest that a lot of people are getting the flu.
Absolutely.
And it's not really looking nice, man. Imagine spending the whole of December with flu.
And it's crazy because over the winter, I didn't experience I didn't get sick.
Yeah.
Whatsoever,
Yeah.
I didn't get sick. There we go. I didn't get sick, but only to catch the flu in summer, not even in spring, in summer. That's crazy.
It is.
But I'm coming from a decent weekend, Mr. Mo. As you would know, over on Saturday, the 29th.
29th of November.
Of November.
It's only about December.
We had the Harmonious Chorus Black Tie event that went so well.
And how did it go?
It went so well, Mr. Mo. It went so well. I'll show you the visuals a bit later on. But it went extremely well. Though I think I'm very critical of myself.
Yeah.
So my vocals weren't at 100 by virtue of having the flu, of course.
Yeah.
So it affected my vocals quite a bit. But yeah, we did the things, man. People were extremely happy. People came and they honored the theme, black tie.
Yeah.
And it was cool, man. But other than that, I'm looking forward to what December is about to bring. And I know this coming Saturday we have the last Vooka for the year, So that also, I think, promises to be a good one. The third and final one for the year. And man, I don't know. How about you? Talk to me. What was your
weekend before I talk about, how my weekend was. I mean, I was scared when, I don't know, because I think I thought and I was thinking about your guys' event when I woke up in the morning and it was raining.
Oh yes, on Saturday. Yeah. You were pretty nervous ourselves. Yeah.
In the morning, yes. And it's always the case because I know a lot of people who had they cancel
events.
They cancel their events.
Yeah.
They were like, yo guys, due to the unforeseen weather. Guys, ice on board now, in the middle of the year.
Only to find that the day was actually nice and warm.
It was
sunny. It was giving, man. It was giving. So, but what else did you get up to?
I mean, with me, oh my goodness, I was so tired.
Okay.
Saturday, I was so tired. And as I've mentioned, man, that how I am resting nowadays, it's just making me to feel more tired.
Okay.
Right? But I went to the mall, which frustrated me because this mall is always packed.
It was packed, yeah. I went as well on Saturday. I didn't even get one.
Oh my goodness. It was so packed.
Yeah.
It was so packed because I think Friday, it was a Black Friday.
Yes.
Right? So a lot of people couldn't go through because it was also packed. So they had to go on a Saturday and a Sunday.
Sure.
So it was so packed. Yeah, I went there. I walked because I'm one of the people who, when I feel so tired, I would just take a walk, take a breather, go to the mall, and just stand on that long line for whatever hours that I may stand there. It's fine for me as long as I spend the day outside, saw people, and not only people, but when you go to a shopping mall, you meet weird people.
Sure.
So I'm in a queue. And this lady, she's in front of me. She's like, extra savings.
The card. Yeah. Is it the
so I'm asking.
Card?
So I'm asking. So should I give it to you or should I borrow you? Right? And then she stutters, and that made me think about how a lot of people are scared of social settings.
Okay.
People are a lot of people. I mean, I'm that person, right? Because I need to gather my thoughts first before I respond. My brain is not quick.
Okay.
It's like meeting someone, and they're like, "Hey Mo, I'm going to say things out of the blue because it throws me a little bit off, right? So I've learned to, when somebody talks, listen, because I was that person who always agreed to everything. Hey Ntwana, you coming here? Hey Ntwana, do you have this? Yes, Ntwana, I do have it, without even thinking. But I was like, this is wrong. So I saw that a lot of people are victim to that. Of whenever pelakiro na uyaka script.
Okay.
You go to a social setting, you say, okay, when I get there, this is what I'm gonna say. And then only to find out that your script is going to be messed up by being asked the question, right? So I'm asking her, like, do you mean that you want me to give you the extra cards, like,
Sure.
or do you want me to borrow you? Yes, she didn't start Tamudimuaka for 2 minutes. Like, relax, relax.
And I think your question was, I don't know.
No, but you can't say, like, you're just turning and then you look at me. Is extra savings.
Oh, she didn't ask.
She didn't ask.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I had to, because next thing what's
no, there's no way.
They walk away. Trust me, there are people who can do that.
No, that's crazy.
There are people who can do that. So now, what would you do if somebody do that?
If I had the card, I'd borrow you. Obviously,
I do borrow people. Right.
Yeah.
But I know. This other side of myself want to ask the question, why don't you apply for your own extra savings card or for your own smart shopper?
Sure.
Because you save, and especially if you're a Pick and Pay shopper, you get extra points and things like that. So why don't people think of those things?
Sure.
Right? But I was like, okay, let me just let it go because man, people are stressed. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I do borrow people. I do borrow people. I'm that guy, guys. I'm very kind, when I'm outside, I'm kind. I'm a benevolent person.
Okay. Oh, look at you, Mr. Mo. Okay, I see you. Benevolent.
I'm a very benevolent person, right? But yeah, for me, it was a good weekend. Spent some time at home and, watched the sports, of course, because if it's sports weekend, I would always spend my time at home.
I know F1 was a big thing this past weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't follow like that.
Yeah.
But I heard that F1 was big this past weekend, and there's quite a few things that happened. Did you catch the F1?
Yeah, of course. How would I miss the F1?
I know it's a big thing.
Yeah, because right now they're heading to Abu Dhabi, and the winner will be decided there. Right?
Yes.
Max Verstappen won yesterday. And we know that Lando Norris still have the leading spot, but in Abu Dhabi everything will be decided there, which is very interesting, and I can't wait for it.
That's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
It is.
But the rest of the weekend for me was spent. I mean, yesterday, like I mentioned, flu almost got me down for quite some time. But I took my medication, and eventually was okay. And then later on, I bumped into friends. It was. That wasn't funny. Not like friends, but like I'll just say friends.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Your people.
Yeah, it was interesting. But on Saturday, so people came through for the show, right?
Yeah.
And it was amazing, Mo. Like we had a good time. And then I met two people. I met two people. Very interesting ladies for me, anyway.
Fans?
No, man, not fans. But there was people who just came to consume and have a good time at the show, right? The one said she asked me to not mention her name, but she's someone who's in media.
Okay.
So her and I, get to talking, and it's like I do this, that, and the other. And she actually says that she's so big on community. There's an ordeal that happened in her life in the past couple of years, and that really reshaped the way she perceives community work and community development, and she says she's very big on that. And I was
an
like,
advocate.
Yeah, man. It was so cool, like listening to her and hearing her story.
Nice.
So I'm telling her, like, look, man, you should come through to the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Share your story
come
with us.
Come through on Mondays. We do Monday motivation, movers and shakers.
She's a mover and shaker.
Yeah,
right?
People who are doing big things in and around our communities. So shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Hopefully she'll start consuming the show.
Please.
I want to content what we're about as the Vooka team, And then there's another lady I met named Kele. She is a pharmacist.
Okay.
She's in pharmacy, and we got to talking as well, all things health and medicine and things of that nature, and it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
So I tell her, no, I do a bit of radio, She's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm telling her, we've had a few doctors come through, talk to us about different things in the medical space.
Especially in the pharmaceutical.
Yeah. So that was quite interesting, having those different people come and watch like a choral opera show, because of the theme, the black tie it was very formal.
Yeah.
Black tie, people honored the theme.
People who understand themselves.
Yeah, man. And the music also matched. Like, people are actually asking, guys, where do you get this standard as harmonious chorus? You guys you sound, well, in people's minds, it's like, okay, get choir. It's a community choir, guys. That's not big. But when they came, man, it was cool. So that was very interesting, man. So shout out to Ken as well, who will hopefully come through to the Vooka profession and talk all things medicine, man.
Move us and shake us, man. Absolutely. She moves it and she shakes it, right? But something that I want us to talk about this morning is the 28th of November. Do you know what was happening in the 28th
it was a
of
Friday.
November? It was a Friday.
Sure, no.
And
not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, in South Africa and of course other nations out there who are celebrating was Black Friday. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about what are your plans for Black Friday? Are you someone who is still eager, to look out for better deals for yourself? Because yes, Black Friday comes with a lot of good deals out there. 50% off, 70% off. What was your plan? A lot of people are like, especially Nelly, so she came through and said, a lot of people are getting smart right now because shops are trying.
Getting smart.
Yeah, people are getting smart and they're starting to become more sensitive towards their shopping. They're not becoming impulsive anymore, right? Because when now you just see buy two for the price of one.
Sure.
But the price of one actually is
the actual price.
Is the actual price.
The price of two is the actual price.
The price of two, exactly. Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about that because South Africa, they went wild for Black Friday again this year.
Sure.
I mean, they are getting smart, but we know that there are people who are always looking for those deals, especially it's December, and some of those deals include things that you can buy prior, maybe prior 25, which is Christmas, prior New Year, which is also January 2026, right?
Sure.
From the midnight queues to online shopping sprees, but the real question is, what was your biggest saving or your biggest splurge this Friday? If you're somebody who participated in a Black Friday, please do make sure talk to us. For you, what was your biggest splurge and what was your biggest saving? We know that for a lot of people this time and days like Black Friday, man, you just spent money and then you regret.
Yeah.
Because 28th of November, then you have the whole of December to enjoy. I mean, you could have spent that whatever 20,000, in December,
over the course of December.
Yeah, because December we know that we have those big days, the days that are required. That this one is a national.
Every day is a big day. Chief, from today,
it's a national day
I think
for the whole South
from last
Africans.
week.
Yeah,
from last week, I can safely say.
Yeah,
right, because I was off work last week. I can safely tell you more that from last week, guys, December was in full force. Because it's just an official thing. Yes, it's the beginning of December. It's the 1st of December. It's Monday. It's a new month. It's the last month of the year, right? But yeah, people have been already or have already been in the mindset of December fever, So yeah, man, I don't know. Black Friday, did you participate? Are you someone who looks out for what do you call these things? Deals and stuff like that? Yeah.
No, not really, because I think you need to plan for it.
Okay.
Right, and I'm someone who hasn't gotten really got to that stage of planning, for big days like Black Friday, whereby savings do happen, right? So I feel like with age, it's gonna come the time whereby I'm not like I have to plan for my kids, for my daughter, right, for my family.
Like you've stepped up. You've stepped up.
Yeah, I mean, for now, as a young adult, right? I'm like, deal or no deal. I mean, I can still get it, right? If I want something, I will go and get it.
Sure.
Rather than planning for I don't know how many months, 8 months or 9 months prior, and say I want to buy this thing.
Sure.
And then the day comes, and then you find out, it was stocked out. Right, so I'd rather have the time to plan for something that I would buy in the course of maybe 3 months, 4 months, rather than waiting for the whole year for one day Because that's why they try to make these Black Friday days. Because today it's Cyber Monday on Take a Lot, right? They would have your Black Friday, and then they will just make it in a course of like 2 weeks. In which it's not really viable. And we know for the Black Friday, it's just one day, and deals they go crazy. Right? So what we are introducing right now is talking about how Black Friday is supposed to save us money, but sometimes it feels like we spend more than we planned.
Actually,
you understand?
Actually, I think so as well.
So I don't know if for a lot of people it's a win or a wallet buster. Because hey, what's all you? You wake up and you regret like, ish. Yeah, it was a good deal, but I feel like I don't need this thing, man. Like I really don't need it right now. Your friends are planning vacations, like this is what you need, right? Your friends are planning trips to go, or something just happens. Wena uduti ka, I don't know, air fryer.
Hi, bonjour. Uduti ka air fryer. How you gonna be very and also tomato like that's funny, man. That's funny. So I think for me, it is somewhat of a scam. But I also do think that there are quite a lot of people who benefit from it. You know, so I think it depends on where you're looking at it from, you know, and what your financial standing is like. You know, I don't think that it's structured to work for everyone. You know, and I think a lot of individuals in society aren't necessarily that clued up on things of savings and deals and what it means to say buy one get one free or buy two for the price of one. And you know, people haven't, I don't think a lot of individuals in society have necessarily looked into that, you know, to really understand no, what is it, why in 170 mara this thing is 200, and you know, the math behind all those kinds of deals. But I do think that it works for some, it doesn't work for some. I personally don't participate. You know, I would rather do like what you just mentioned, where I look at a thing. If I'm looking to buy an iPad, okay, how much is it now? Oh, it's like what? Okay, maybe it's 3,000 or whatever. Okay, let me wait a couple of days, see if it will go up or it will go down. Do you know what I'm trying to see?
At your own given time.
Yeah, man. So this thing of Black Friday, and they know that people are getting their bonuses right now. You know, it's the last check of the year for most people. There's a lot of people who don't get a 13th check. That's the thing, you know. And so, but this weekend, those kinds of deals and price cuts, specifically November month end, knowing that people are impulsive. It's the festive season, it's the Christmas season, people want to spend. You know, it's nice and warm. Like, there's a lot of things that come into play that are contributing variables and factors. You know? So I personally don't participate, but I don't bash anyone else who does. Participate. You know, so knock yourself out if you're part of the Black
I'm just
Friday.
trying to imagine you.
It's funny.
Right, but I think with Banele we were talking about it, right? There's this whole psychological thing about shopping, because they're going to choose one day. Because imagine in a month, if they choose one day to say, okay guys, this day is specifically for these big deals, whereby 60% is going to be applied, 70% is going to be applied on some of those products, right? And then what happens is you spend let's say the month has 31 days, and then the big day will happen on the 31st. For the whole month you've been looking at, you know, a price and not even paying attention. The same price, they double it. Because it's that day, your psychology is like, no, today is the day for the
reasoning
savings.
sort of goes out the window.
It does. It does. Then you get yourself spending the same money that you would spend when you buy two of those products. So it's some of the things that you know, these shops and these retail stores, they are studying when it comes to Black Friday, to say, okay, we see that people really come in numbers, but we really need to be careful when it comes to doing these deals, because it's going to be at our benefit. They're spending more money and the shop benefits itself, right? So some of the perspective, say some people brag about scoring a 10,000 fridge for 6,000. Smart move. They call it a smart move. Others admit they blew their budget on sneakers or tech they didn't need.
Yeah.
And there's a new crew who stayed home saying Black Friday is a scam. It's a total scam.
Scam.
Right, because you could have just, spent the time and spent your money on other things.
Definitely.
Right, take some time, plan, because I feel like that one is way much better because you can even lay by that product.
Yes.
It's yours.
Yes.
I mean, it's yours. You're taking all the time that you need rather than saying, hey, it's 12 o'clock, I need to wake up, I need to go and queue, go macro, I need to queue, go game and look at some of those deals and things like that.
There's a lady I know that I bumped into
Yeah.
On Saturday, and she says she was there to pay off her lay-by. She ended up going into one of these sneaker shops.
Ooh.
She was tempted and she eventually bought the sneaker. Well, I left her and she was fitting the sneaker.
Yeah.
Because sizes had run out.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, And she's like, yo, Musi, I was only here to pay off my lay-by. Now I'm finding myself buying a sneaker. I'm like, I didn't even want to get into it with her because I was in a rush and stuff like that, But I'm like, you so didn't need to do this. And that's the mentality and the psychology, that surrounds the theme of Black Friday and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would rather, and just this, for me, even just in general, I don't do my shopping month end. I don't do my shopping month end. I would rather,
hectic.
I mean, it's the first today. I would go on the 5th, on Friday.
Yeah, who empty.
There are people who still have money, and stuff like that, but it's not as busy as it has been since last week.
Last week.
The 25th, right? From the 25th all the way to yesterday. Guaranteed, malls were busy.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. So I would rather go from the 3rd, the 5th, the 10th, then I can start doing my shopping and stuff like that. If I do go month end, it will be to pay the Wi-Fi or whatever, and just maybe get a few things, but not like proper serious shopping.
Yeah.
And not in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll do my shopping after 3 p.m. Yeah. So I don't know. Talk to us, Manoko. What was your weekend like? What do you think when it comes to the whole idea of Black Friday? Are you someone who participated? Did you stay up to wait for those online deals? Did you go and queue in those long queues that people were waiting for, those extra price cuttings and deals that were offered by retail stores? The number to dial to share your thoughts is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I, Mr. Mo and Mr. B, can continue sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. It's a Monday morning, and it is exactly 8 on the dot. We're about 30 seconds away from 8 o'clock on the dot on a Monday morning, the 1st of December. 335 days that we're celebrating today. And we're 30 days away from saying goodbye 2025. Hello 2026. Still spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE. Mr. My name is Musi. Mr. I'm so excited. I'm happy to be back in your presence and in your company, man, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. It's a Monday morning, and Mondays are where motivation and momentum begins. So stay with us, hang out with us, and so we can give you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. Yes, sir.
So much discussions we're going to have. Right now, we're going to take a short break and bring you your latest news headlines. But I just need you to stay for a conversation we're going to have talking about motivation. Why does motivation dwindles? Yes, you listened to or you were watching a video of Steve Harvey. I don't give up, my child. But the next day, it feels like that motivation faded off. Why does that happen? And what does motivation need to be sustainable for a long time, right? And then other conversation, going to talk about taking a stance. Are you someone when you are in an argument and you see that this argument is going to lead up into something else? Are you taking sides or you avoid what their argument is going to come with? So stay with us as we are going to have those conversations. Some comments coming through. We are going to go through them and be with you after this short break.
chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Hey, legends don't die anyway. I was working on a play today. Body bags covered away. I paved, zipped up like a bathing ape. How many of us then came and stayed? Not too many, I've been staying awake to get it and get right on every mistake. I give them a bite, they taking a plate. It's all been a feeling that I couldn't shake. So I just keep killing till I'm at the gates. We straight, we treat them like worms in a lake. They bake, just give me a drum and a bass. I skate and grind till I'm numb in the face, okay? Don't fuck up my day. Don't talk about clutch, I got ice in my veins. I'm colder than Trey, I stick to the code. I'm glitching the game. I do anything for the win at the end of the day. I gotta cut to the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anyways.
All right, once again, a very good morning. 5 minutes past 8, it is the time. Let us give you what is going on your news headline. Starting off with the first headline, G20 presidency drama, cat out of the bag and Zuma's daughter resigns. Tension have escalated on multiple political fronts in South Africa following the transition of the G20 presidency to the United States. President Donald Trump announced that South Africa would not be invited to participate, citing its refusal to cooperate with the U.S. diplomatic protocols and alleging alignment with adversaries. Meanwhile, Vusimuzi Keta Matlala, testifying before the Parliament's SAPS and the ad hoc committee, claimed he bribed former police minister Begitele with 300,000 rand in cash. In another development, the public protector has launched an investigation into President Cyril Ramaphosa over alleged breaches of the executive ethics code prompted by a complaint from the MK party. Adding to the political drama, Duduzile Zuma Sambudla resigned as an MK party MP amid allegation of recruiting South African men to fight in Ukraine, a matter now under investigation by the Hogah and the Democratic Alliance.
The G20 presidency has officially shifted to the United States, but South Africa finds itself sidelined. President Donald Trump announced the country will not be invited to future summits, citing diplomatic non-compliance and alleged ties to adversaries, a move analysts say could strain trade and foreign relations. Back home, Parliament heard explosive testimony from Vusimuzi Kat Matlala, who admitted bribing former police minister Becky Cele with 300,000 rands in cash. Meanwhile, President Cyril Ramaphosa faces an ethics probe, and Duduzile Zuma Sambudla has resigned as an MK party MP amid allegations of recruiting fighters for Ukraine, a case now under Hogah's investigation. Political tensions are rising, and the implications could be far-reaching.
On your next news headline, police launch massive manhunt as 6 suspects escape from Lydenburg police station. Mpumalanga police have launched a manhunt for 6 fugitives who escaped from Lydenburg police station early Saturday. Officers discovered a hole in the wall during a routine inspection, revealing the escape route. The suspects, Fana Fenyane, Isaac Malope, Sergio Mendoza, Francisco Vasco Maganja, Francis Malachi, and Clayton Frank face serious charges including murder and rape. Authorities urge the public to report any information via Crime Stopper or the MySAPS app. Acting Commissioner Major General Zef Mkhwanazi confirmed an internal investigation is underway and vowed the men will be recaptured.
Turning to Mpumalanga, a major security breach has sparked a nationwide alert. 6 suspects, all facing serious charges including murder and rape, escaped from Lydenburg police station early Saturday. Officers discovered a hole in the wall during a routine inspection, revealing the escape route. The fugitives, Fana Fenyane, Isaac Malope, Sergio Mendoza, Francisco Vasco Maganja, France Malachi, and Clayton Frank, are considered extremely dangerous. Acting Commissioner Major General Zef Nkwanatsi confirmed an internal investigation is underway and vowed the men will be recaptured. Authorities are urging the public to report any sightings via Crime Stop or the MySaps app. Police say every lead counts as the manhunt intensifies.
Lastly, on a news headline, 10 years of Science Forum South Africa advancing technology and innovation. At the 2025 Science Forum South Africa, Minister Blade Nzimande emphasized the need to harness science, technology and innovation to uplift marginalized communities. He called for a sovereign African research agenda, reduced reliance on foreign donors and stronger STI infrastructure. The forum, marking its 10th year, hosted over 6,000 delegates and featured 91 panel discussions. Nzimande highlighted achievements like the SKA project and BioVac vaccine trials, while urging scientists to address global inequalities and promote social justice. He also praised the G20's commitment to international STI collaboration and called for collective action to build a just, humane world.
We shift to Pretoria, where the Science Forum South Africa marked its 10th anniversary with a bold vision for the continent's future. We shift to Pretoria, where the Science Forum South Africa marked its 10th anniversary with a bold vision for the continent's future. Minister Blade Nzimande called for a sovereign African research agenda, reduced reliance on foreign donors, and stronger innovation infrastructure. Over 6,000 delegates attended, engaging in 91 panel discussions on how science can tackle inequality and drive social justice. Highlights included progress on the Square Kilometre Array Telescope and BioVac's vaccine trials, projects positioning South Africa as a global leader in technology. Nzimande urged collective action to ensure science serves humanity, not just profit. The message was clear: innovation must be inclusive and transformative.
That's all for your news headline. Now heading over to your sports news, starting off with rugby news. Welsh nightmare continues with Bok whitewash. The Springboks crushed Wales 73-0 in Cardiff, scoring 11 tries in their most dominant win over the host. Despite missing over a dozen players, South Africa overwhelmed Wales in every department. Sasha Feinberg Mngomezulu started with 28 points, while Andre Stuyven and the Bok scrum were outstanding. However, Eben Etzbeth, red card for eye contact in a late scuffle, marred the victory and could lead to a suspension. The win kept a perfect November tour and confirmed South Africa's status as the world top test side.
It was a historic night in Cardiff as the Springboks delivered a crushing 73-0 victory over Wales, their biggest win against the hosts. Despite missing more than a dozen regulars, South Africa dominated every facet of play, scoring 11 tries. Young star Sasha Feinberg Mngomezulu stole the show with 28 points, while Andre Esterhuizen and the Bok scrum were relentless. The only blemish came late when Eben Etzebeth saw red for eye contact during a scuffle, a decision that could lead to suspension. Still, the emphatic win capped a flawless November tour and reaffirmed the Bok status as the world's top test side.
Heading over to your football news, Orlando Pirates coach Abdesalam Odu praised his team's 2-0 win over Durban City, which lifted them to the top of the Betway Premiership. Despite a tough first half, tactical changes led to a dominant second half performance. Odu highlighted the team's defensive strength, noting they've conceded only 5 goals this season. He credited improved set-piece focus and structure, emphasizing the importance of attitude and concentration. While pleased with the result, he urged humility and continued hard work with 5 months left in the campaign.
In domestic football, Orlando Pirates climbed to the summit of the Betway Premiership after a hard-fought 2-0 win over Durban City. Coach Abdeslam Wadu lauded his team's resilience, noting a tactical shift after a challenging first half sparked a dominant second half display. Pirates' defensive record remains impressive. They've conceded just 5 goals this season. Wadu credited improved set-piece organization and mental focus, but urged his players to stay humble, with 5 months of football still ahead. The Buccaneers now look like serious title contenders.
Lastly, on your football news, Manchester City edged the Leeds 3-2 in a dramatic clash, ending a 2-game losing streak. Phil Foden scored in the first minute and added a stoppage time winner after Josko Gvardiol doubled City's lead. Leeds fought back with goals from Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Lucas Mecca, who scored from a penalty rebound. The win moves the City within 4 points of leaders Arsenal. Leeds suffered their fourth straight defeat and remain in the relegation zone with 11 points from 13 games.
Over to England, where Manchester City ended their 2-game slump with a nail-biting 3-2 victory over Leeds. Phil Foden opened the scoring inside a minute and sealed the win deep into stoppage time after Josko Gvardiol had doubled City's lead. Leeds mounted a spirited fight back through Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Lucas Mecca, who converted a rebound from his own penalty. The result moves City within 4 points of leaders Arsenal, while Leeds remain in the relegation zone after their fourth straight defeat. A tense clash that kept fans on the edge until the final whistle.
That's all for your sports and news headline. If you happen to share some of your sentiments, use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or you can send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. That is 14 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock. And of course, we're still giving you that energetic start to your day. Talk to us, engage with us, because we're still celebrating and giving you the feels of December. This day is getting kick-started on a very high energetic note. If you're watching from wherever and listening from wherever you are, of course, man, just talk to us. Let us know what you're thinking. Are you ready for this December? We are from a Black Friday last week on the 28th of November. And one of the questions that a lot of people didn't ask is, was Lobola part of the Black Friday? I mean, imagine if Lobola was part of the Black Friday.
Lobola, why are you getting married over Black Friday weekend? No, Chief.
I mean, that's the day we plan to get married. That's the day I planned to decide that I want to go with
Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Chief, get married. No what?
No what?
No bashing you. Knock yourself out.
No homo.
Stop. No
discounts.
No, not necessarily discounts, but like knock yourself out. If you want to get married on a Black Friday weekend, go for it, man. Run far and wide with it.
So in terms of saving costs, you've seen at mostly charismatic churches,
sure,
they would arrange one wedding date where a series of grooms and brides get married all at the same
at the
day.
same time.
Yeah, so it saves money.
For who?
For everyone involved. So rather than planning a wedding where you have to fork out money for everything else surrounded a wedding, rather have weddings one day.
That's church though. How are you saving?
Because you're not gonna pay for the venue alone.
Church.
Yes.
Yeah.
You pay for church.
No. Okay, so they do the blessing and the ceremony at the church,
sure,
and then they have to go to the venue. So
why are we going to the reception as 5 weddings together? Why are we doing that?
Well, I'm telling you something that is or has happened, right? So to save on costs, that's why. Or one of the reasons.
So would you do something like that? Like get married at the same time with 4 other couples? Guys, no. Just get married.
Saving costs.
If you ask me, I wouldn't. But
there's someone who can.
You need to save costs. But also, another thing is that if you getting married young, maybe in your early 20s, 25 down, then maybe you might consider it.
Yeah,
because you're 23.
Yeah,
she's 19.
Why are you getting married to a 19-year-old?
She's in university.
I'm neither of you.
No, I mean,
I get you. I get the analogy. But no,
it's a long term.
So if you're young, Black Friday would be a nice way for you to save costs.
I wouldn't recommend.
I said if you're young.
I am. I'm 25. What are you talking about, this guy? I'm 25 years old, Chief.
I mean, there are things that are being looked when we are in a lobola negotiations, right? Because that's why a lot of guys will say, I would prefer to marry a young girl over someone who is 30-something, because they have accumulated a lot of experience, in their time. Maybe that person has a degree and honors, sure, right? So I think it differs in terms of where is the person in their life right now. A 19-year-old, what is it that they're doing right now? University or Omongo? Yeah, she's just sitting.
Home, sure.
Yeah, so if you are getting married, it's a good deal.
Firstly, why are you getting married before you're 25?
I want a long-term and a long-life relationship, man.
No.
Right? I want to live with somebody, my happily ever after.
And if you're looking at having a big family, 9 kids, you need to start early.
Why are we having 9 kids?
if they want 9 kids,
yeah, why are we having?
We want a big family
because maybe they grew up as the only child, and they're looking at having a big family,
a very big family.
But speaking of big families, you've seen how poverty seems to be the order of the day.
Yeah,
where couples have like lots of kids, more especially in impoverished communities.
Yeah.
So Uplade says that there needs to be clinical trials on the poor. Why, guys? Why can't he become the guinea pig? Why are clinical trials being done on the poor?
Yeah, there's of course.
No, guys, it's wrong.
Here's the thing.
It's wrong.
There's a teacher of mine, Mr. Sibanda. Back in, he taught me social sciences in grade 8 and 9, I think. Yeah, grade 9, I think. Yeah, he was my social sciences teacher, and we spoke about this a bit. It was on the history side of the subject, and he said something that I won't mention like on air. But he did mention something, and I think we most, if not all of us, are aware of most of the families that have a lot of kids are not so well off.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of families that are well off either have 1 or 2 children. Or none.
They don't have time.
Right? Like, when are we making babies, Chief? We're making money here.
Yeah, they don't have time to make babies.
So yeah, I don't know about making clinical trials on poor families, but I think it's a study that can be looked into.
No, but this is referring to the news piece that Mo gave us, that he's looking at introducing technology, not only to serve, people that are of middle or high class, but also that technology should serve the ones that are impoverished.
Yeah.
And one of the things is running clinical trials.
What kind, though?
That's the question, because I've got a problem where you feel like they are suitable guinea pigs for whatever clinical trials.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
okay. Let me put it like this. So they come to you, Mist, and they say, look, this hearing problem that you have, there's something that has gone and passed the whatever, maybe it's an FFC,
sure,
and we're gonna test it now, but this and this and this and this could happen. So are you willing?
No.
Exactly.
No.
So
yeah, but here's the thing: a lot of people who do agree to, thus they target, I don't want to say poor, but
impoverished,
not financially well-off individuals.
Yeah, because they give you a hamper just for taking part of the trials.
It's actual money.
They're vulnerable.
Some people, it's actual money. It's like this thing of blood donation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are places where you're actually given like a couple of $100 to donate your blood. But of course, obviously, you have to go through the rigorous testing process to make sure that your blood is suitable, right? Yeah, before you get to the actual. And so for each amount of gallons or kgs or whatever, you get a certain amount.
Do you know if it's here in SA or that's
I know it's something
giving up
synonymous in the States.
In the States,
I'm not sure.
I've never seen someone getting paid to donate, because the only thing they give you is a little biscuit.
Sure.
A biscuit and the juice.
There's sometimes key holders and those little things that you can use.
Yeah.
So we're saying impoverished people, ne? Because batting or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it's fine.
More than
I'll just take a biscuit.
We're not saying it's fine, right? But it's a situation where, Chief, we have to give you these pills. They grow hair. take these pills for the next 7 days. We'll give you 700 for each day you take a pill. I mean, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it's Monday, and they promise you for a Monday morning at 10 o'clock, you're getting your 700 rand.
And then when you walk the whole day, dizzy.
Yeah.
And all of that. Yeah.
So I don't think.
But obviously, people that are in better financial standings, they wouldn't do that.
No.
I feel like they don't have time, and you won't get them. Check.
No,
for example, when you look at the what do you call this? These HIV testing campaigns, right? You mostly find them in the townships because that is where a lot of traffic is. If you go deep inside, whether it's Sentin, whether it's Horton, you barely see someone walking there. You can't just place a tent and say we are testing people right here.
I'm glad. Well, initially when this whole HIV/AIDS thing started, it was mostly affecting the black nation, and it was mostly affecting people townships that are in impoverished conditions, right? Yeah. Now, fast forward years later, HIV is now existing in the white communities.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere now. Yeah. Now it's everywhere. So the question now is, hey guys, gonna prep and gonna pep. So you are HIV negative right now.
Yeah.
And hey guys, we've developed a drug that allows you to be intimate but not contracted.
Sure.
That's PrEP.
Yeah.
Right? Who's willing to try it where you are trying it and see if whether you get infected or not?
Yeah.
No one's willing. It's not a case of they've got money or not. We're talking about people that are negative here.
Sure.
Do you want to try this pill or pills to see if whether you'll contract the virus or not?
Yeah.
No, they're not willing. But if you go to someone who's do 1, 2, and 3, let's see. Because he needs the money, he'll probably do it.
Yeah. Circumstance, more than, I think, sure, location plays a role, don't get me wrong.
It does.
Location plays a role, but I think it's circumstance more than anything else. All right. And all of these kinds of tests that they want to put out and they want to
social experiment.
See, yeah. Then you
do it on
you go where
people.
Even in the movies. In the movies they get people off the streets.
Yeah.
What's the Squid Games? Squid Games, they find people that are in debt. Come play this game. You could win a lot of money.
Imagine. I mean,
Hard Target, the movie Hard Target. Do you know it?
I haven't watched. I know it though.
Yeah. So they give you $10,000 if you can run from point A to point B. If you just reach the destination, you've got yourself 10,000. But what they don't tell you is, we give you the 10,000, but then we hunt you. And if we find you, we kill you. So no rich person would opt for Venom. Kind of a game.
Venom is another one that I can think of, where they were trying to see if the symbiotes would
work on different people.
Would connect with individuals, and they took people off the streets, people who are impoverished, living on the streets, but wasn't unchallenged. So if I promise you 1,000 rands in a week's time, the chances are you're gonna think about it. Obviously, you're a logical person. Doesn't mean, for the most part, it doesn't mean that if you're impoverished, you are not someone who has great reasoning capacity. All right, it's just that your circumstance doesn't allow you to do certain things. But as a logical person, you're going to think 2-3 times about it. But it's like, bring this pill out, drink it.
I've got nothing to lose.
I mean, only your life. Outside of your life, I have nothing else to lose. In a week's time, you say this pill will grow my hair. Bring this pill, chief. I'll take
it. Side effects, minor dizziness here and there. That's all they tell you. Next thing, now it keeps growing. You keep shaving, and you don't know where it came from.
You keep shaving. That's fine.
But
no hair. Every time you take a shower or bath, you apply no hair.
This brings us, of course, to a discussion that I, introduced before we went to a break. Motivation. But before we talk about motivation, there are some comments that came through right there on YouTube. But the first one came through from Tembim saying a very good morning to Vooka team of Vooka Nation and Underground Radio DBN team on a beautiful sunny Monday. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile. She comes back and say hashtag wishing you a wonderful blessed day ahead. Stay focused and be blessed. Thank you so much, ma. Then she comes to saying happy to see you, Mr. Meester.
Hey, hello, Mom Timmy. I'm back. I am happy to be back as well, man. Nice one.
Terminator. I'll be back. And then Miss Q comes through and say good morning, Vooka Nation. Happy Monday and happy Queen's Month.
Hello, Miss Q, Rams.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Q. How's it going?
Do you know why she's saying happy Queen's Month?
It's her birth month.
Yeah, birthday
not birthday month. Like Guys, please stop.
It's Miss Q's birthday month.
It's her birth month. Boy, it's my birthday weekend. Just stop. Guys, I get him better already, like Mr. Vooka English. But these basic things, boy. My birthday month.
It's a good way to
It's
introduce your birthday month. My birthday month.
My birthday weekend at the Kota Festival.
I mean, it's same thing as say my birth month day.
My birth month day. Yeah, no.
It is my birth month day.
It's either your birthday, your birth weekend, your birth month.
Yeah, to think
or
of
your
it.
birth week.
That was a good way of saying it. It's my birth month day.
No.
That means there is a day in a month where
It's your
I am
birth
being
month.
born.
It's your birth month. September is
It's
my birth month
day.
Stop misleading people. MMS, guys, listen to me. Trust me. Mo is gonna lead you astray, guys. It's either your birthday, your birth month, your birth weekend, or your birth week. There's no birth month day or birthday month, guys. Like I'm stopping. No.
Birth month day,
man.
guys. I mean, we're trying to find innovative ways here. Mr. Blade in Zimbabwe was talking about this thing. Let's be innovative. I mean, someone, because they busy labeling this thing STI, it's not a sexual transmitted infection, guys. It's science, technology, and innovation.
STI.
We are working through this STI like, hi, people are dying. Right. But yeah, we're going to celebrate. It's Queen's Month. I mean, we need to celebrate it. 24th. But I think around
her birthday.
second week, third week.
Are not too far
from each other, right? Yeah. So please, Miss Q, come through and let us know when is your birthday, right? And then Kenzie Sitlako came through saying, good morning. Good December. Happy December, Vooka Nation. Thank you so much. Happy December to you. And I think for everyone who's watching right now and listening, you just need to give yourself a high five. You've made it, Shem.
So I was not too far from Kenzie's house yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I tell her, hello. No, man. I didn't know.
How?
Circumstance didn't allow me, Chief.
Bobambegi. That's what I meant. Sorry. Bobambegi.
No, man. Don't worry. It's just that the circumstance didn't allow me.
Oh, Bobambegi.
But I was around her home.
Yeah.
And so I told her, hey, Kenzie, man, I was not too far off from your neighborhood there. From your house actually. Like literally a 2-minute walk from her house. Yeah. Cool stuff. Hello,
okay,
Kenzie.
No ice cream man. This guy.
Kenzie, we need to come through, man, and come and enjoy some good treats from the Sweetery House. Yeah, man.
December, man.
December,
it's summertime. Summertime all the way.
Absolutely. Go check out the Sweetery House, guys. Kenzie will never disappoint. She always comes through and she delivers, and the ice cream is amazing. And it's not only ice cream, she serves quite an array of products there at the Sweetery House. So shout out.
Yeah, with that being said, why motivation dwindles over time? Are you someone who is always motivated? Do you motivate people? Or motivation is something that you do not pay attention to, right? So we know that for you to be motivated, or for that motivation to be sustained, you need a lot of work behind it. I mean, we grew up thinking that by just listening or watching that video, right? Whether it's from Nelson Mandela, from his speech, Martin Luther King, you will be motivated for quite some time. But a lot of people are coming by and saying, guys, I feel like motivation plays only 1% in everything you are going to do next. I mean, you are motivated, but now your lifestyle, does that motivation speak to your life, to your lifestyle, to how you do things? I mean, if you seeing a quote that says make money, because the more you have money, the more you are going to have or afford a lot of things. But in that same context, you are someone who is an impulsive spender. So how does that work? So I just want you to picture this. It's January and you are fired up, or you've got goals, plans, and that new year, new me energy. Fast forward to June, the gym membership is gathering dust, your side hustle feels like a chore, even that vision board looks like a distant dream. I mean, for a lot of people, it does sound familiar because when we started the year, we asked the question, what is your new year resolution? And did you accomplish some of the goals that you had from the beginning of the year or from the beginning of the month? It's December. We know that a lot of people have goals towards the December to say, okay, 25, I'm going to spend time with family. I'm writing it down. On the 24th, I'm going to spend time with my colleagues. On the 1st of January or the 31st of December, I'm going to be with my partner. Right, so this morning we are asking, why does motivation start so strong but fade away over time? Is it just human nature, or are we approaching motivation the wrong way? Are you someone who is always motivated, or do you motivate people? Are you a motivational speaker?
I'm a motivational speaker. Look, I mean, I remember when we spoke about this a couple of months ago, when we touched on beginning of year resolutions, right? Yeah. And I did mention that I'm not someone who does resolutions, you know, and I'm also not someone. I know when Brian was here, we were talking all things motivation and affirmations and things of that nature. I'm not really someone who. I don't need
motivation.
I don't want to say I don't need, but I'm not someone who participates in that space.
Yeah.
Right.
Like listen to motivation speakers.
Get ready to no. Don't get me wrong. From time to time, you do come across, someone who actually gets you or gets your attention at least.
Yeah.
But chief, no, man. I'm motivation myself for myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know where to begin if I were to try and motivate someone else. Yeah, no, man. No.
You're not in that space.
Yeah, motivation. You're gonna do it. No.
Great things are coming.
No. I know great things.
This year is going to be a great year, and you need the motivation behind everything that you do, because I feel like other motivation they play a part of validation. There's some parts of you that seeks validation.
Sure.
A lot of the time. So that's why a lot of people will just lean onto motivation. They're always looking for that Facebook post that is going to talk to them, a video that they will come by when they're watching TikTok, and they're like, you know what, this is talking to me, but only for that time. If you are watching a motivational speaker, talking about your life, on how you need to change your habits, on how you need to be close now to your friends, to your family, and you're like, oh my goodness, he is so right. But the minute that phone of yours switches off, reality hits. You're like, I never. This family of mine, there are people who don't deserve my, my energy or my attention. But we know that we always have some shockers and facts about motivation. And I know that you want to know, what is it about motivation? What facts are there? What are experts saying about motivation? So studies shows that 80% of people abandon their New Year's resolution by February. Guys, that's bad. 80%. I mean, it's Jan, you're like, okay, I'm fired up, new me, I'm gonna have some goals to myself. Then February comes, all of that has just dissipated.
Someone on my WhatsApp posted that them and the gym are going to be the best of friends.
Wow.
Coming the new year, beginning of the new year. I didn't even wanna respond or anything. I'm like, you know that you're fooling yourself.
Yeah.
It's one thing to tell us lies and try to fool us, but to try to tell yourself lies and fool yourself and then believe your own lies, that's crazy. I don't want to sound like I'm discouraging them to attend gym, but chances are come February.
No, but it's a you thing. I mean, I don't think you can discourage someone to not go to gym. Like, that money you're paying for nothing. I mean, it's up to them, right?
Sure.
It's really, really up to them if they're up for a challenge. Because when you wake up, you look yourself in the mirror. When I wake up, I don't see body. I see myself.
Sure.
That same body who told me that I can't do it. I'm like, no, I'm looking at myself. I am my own challenge for this morning.
Sure.
Yeah. Quick question. Do you think the reason why they get abandoned so quick is because people commit to something they don't know or what it takes for you to uphold and upkeep
consistency,
the goal that you've set.
I think so.
It's a
I
monster.
think so. I think people take on these tasks and these resolutions and all of those kinds of things with quite a lot of lack of knowledge, right? And we think, I'll go to the gym like 3 times a week for about 3 hours each day. It's not easy, guys. It's not. You really, it's a psychological game more than it is actually doing the thing. You know, I remember a couple of years ago, I tried journaling. I wanted to take up journaling. I was like, Chief, it's not easy. Coming back every night, and having to sit down and actually put down your thoughts and what happened during the course of the day, it's not easy.
It is.
It's not easy. And I ended up giving up on it. Because I couldn't be consistent. Because I didn't know what it took, or what I had to put in to actually be consistent in that task. Every day you dot down your thoughts, your aspirations, and things that happen throughout your day. It sounds easy, but it's not.
It's not. And of course, now it brings us to some of the task or the things we were motivated to do, but we ended giving up on those motivations, right? Because I think I remember listening to watching this video. Yasiyabonga Mkhize.
Sure.
He is a spiritualist, if I can put it like that, African spiritualist, right? He was like, for you to understand your dreams, because I'm someone who dreams almost each and every day. He was like, you need to wake up and write your dreams.
Sure.
I started the task, but I was like, every day, like every day, you need to wake up and write down your dreams.
Your dreams as in things that you want to achieve, or your dreams as in
like
actual dreams?
Actual dreams. When you were sleeping, the dreams that you were having.
Sure.
Whenever you are bitten by a snake, chased by a dog, being cheated on. Write that down. You need to write it down.
Hey, Laura, you're saying you guys dream of getting cheated on. Like, we make it no, man. No, man. Change your character, man. Let's change your character, man.
A nice thing about dreaming is, sometimes, because you need to look at a lot of psychological aspect. When you're trying to find out, like when you badly wanting to, find out about a certain thing, it will be revealed in your dreams, but not, as the way you want it to be revealed. Because a lot of us, we want, clear answers to say, no, if someone is doing this to me, I just need a clear answer. I just want to see it in my dream the way it is, as clear as crystal. But it's not the case every time. Sometimes you're given clues into, okay, this is what is happening. Maybe you are the problem. Because a lot of us don't want to admit that we are the problem.
Sure.
In a lot of things that are happening, right? So I gave up on that one. Another one was because I firmly believe that I cannot do a solo workout, guys. Like, I grew up working out with around friends, people, with friends, because when you go to training, you have guys and we motivate each other. At least I can see myself, at least in Twana, I'm doing better than you. So now if I am alone, that's very difficult for me to when I am looking at my progress, it's like, I'm alone in this thing, guys. So I think I gave up because when I moved to Dobsonville in 2016, I tried, joining in some teams, but let's order those teams.
Same,
it wasn't not the same.
So you wouldn't do gym alone?
Nah. I would, depending on the situation, depending on how I feel.
Sure.
Yeah. If I'm someone who has a lot of time on myself, yes, I would do it alone. But if I find a club right now, trust me, I would make some time. But alone, it's very difficult for me to say, okay, after work, I will go to an open field, go Caltex Kilomat.
You need to join a club.
Yeah, for me, it's like to join a club.
Okay.
Even with getting married as a group of people, at least it's a club where it's like, man, how's your marriage?
No, it's not the same.
And,
that's actually a good.
Let's take our wives out. But how many people mention or vow that I will love you, I will do 1, 2, and 3? That's easy.
Till death do us apart.
And you said until death.
I will love you through sickness and in health.
In health.
Understand?
No, but those are the vows, and then after you vowed, what happens next?
Keep the vows.
Keep to your guns.
Yeah. Keep to your vows.
Keep to your guns. I get you said you'll take me as I am with my flaws and everything else in between. Then you need to stick to your guns, and that's the thing. And that's I'm so intentional about the things, about how and what I say.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you were to get married, would you change the standard vows?
Yes.
Would you have your own vows?
Yes. That's another thing, guys. This through sickness and health thing. That's a Western thing. It's Western culture, and there's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong. It works. It's been working. You know, even Africans have been doing it for years.
Yeah.
But we're starting to see a trend. I saw something, I think, I don't know, on YouTube or something, but somewhere on those socials. Younger couples, new couples now are changing the standard. They're no longer doing this through sickness and in health, till death do us apart. In fact, I love you and that's it. I'm in love with you, I love you, I'm crazy about you.
So what are they saying now?
I don't know. I'll find out.
No, if you're sick, I leave you, bro. If you're sick, I leave you.
If you're sick, I take you home.
Yeah, I take you home.
I don't know about that.
To your home, yeah.
I didn't pay for a sickness.
I mean, let's say you get married to this girl and she's a size 28, 30, right? And years into the marriage, she's 10 sizes bigger.
I mean, I would be happy because I feel like you're doing a good job. Unlike your partner losing weight and she becomes like size 12.
Weight gain
size 15
is a
yeah,
sign
weight gain.
well.
Yeah, it's a sign of
happiness.
She's happy, but we know. I mean, yes, it's only a few people who gain weight when they're stressed. Because there are some things that they do which is stress eating, right? They develop eating disorders. But now, imagine all the stress they will you're not eating anything.
Sure.
Because when people are stressed, they lose appetite, most of them. You lose appetite and you're not eating anything. You lose most of the nutrients in your body. Then your body starts to,
So you'd still stay even if she's 10 sizes bigger.
10 sizes. Yeah, man. She's my, yeah.
Yeah,
understand. But there are a lot of things, of course, when we are just talking about being motivated. I mean, marriage is, part of them. When problem comes, are you motivated to solve those problems? Are you motivated to run away? I mean, we have, kids who are fatherless. The father was motivated to run away. They're like, this gives me motivation.
And then you get motivation.
But it's motivation.
To step
Why
up.
would you run away?
So you get motivation to step up.
For everything that you need to do, you need motivation that is backed up by something.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So
what was your motivation? Yeah, before we get to whatever, let's talk about your motivation.
No, I want a culture.
Stepping up is not an easy thing. So clearly you need motivation.
Strong motivation.
Okay. So what was your motivation?
I mean, the motivation that one needs to step up, is to put themselves in, a position of being a parent.
Okay.
Right. So you look at what comes with being a parent. Okay. What are the benefits of being a parent? And you mostly find that when you're a parent, you become mature.
Okay.
There's maturity being a parent because even with your partner, right, there are a lot of things that you guys can... when they are, in the journey of being a parent, they just need someone that they're going to work with, right? Understand. Because now we have this little human being that's growing. We need to take care of that human being.
A little one.
A little one. Right. So you step up to the responsibilities. Not yours, but it's a responsibility. You understand? And if anything happened, you are the one who would be, you can hold yourself accountable to say, okay, it's fine. It's your child. I'm landing a crash. It's fine. I'm gonna take the blame because I promised you that I'm gonna go and fetch the child a crash. And as so there's a lot of motivation because now you're like, okay, as much as I am now becoming part of the child's life, she's not mine, but I'm motivated to have mine and have 2 daughters and have kids.
Okay.
Understand?
I hear you.
That's a very huge motivation. Family.
I hear you.
I'm a family-orientated man.
Okay.
And so you need motivation. Some things you don't just do them. If you want to be a parent, you have to be motivated. You just pop up and become something else. If you want to be a doctor, you need to be motivated. You need to be inspired by something else.
Sure.
Right? A lot of people who are parents, they've seen it somewhere. I doubt there's someone who has been a parent without seeing it somewhere. Right? Because you would see and you would hear from, people who grew up in orphanages.
Sure.
Like, I've always wanted to have my own family because I've seen my friends having families.
Sure.
Right? So I decided to step up and become this man in my life. Right? But these are backed up by stats, right? In which we have right here. Because psychologists say motivation is like fuel, right? It burns fast if you don't have the system to sustain it. In Mzansi, a recent survey found that financial stress and burnout are major reasons people lose drive mid-year. Financially, I tried to save. I failed this money because I feel and I believe that I can only save when I get a stable income.
Okay.
So if I get 5 rand today, I save 2 rand. I'm like, hey, I'm not sure when I'm gonna get the next 10 rand. Understand? So you have to kind of like find ways into, your spending patterns and things like that. But a lot of people, financial stress and burnout are some of the reason people lose drive, because when you had so many things that you planned to work out and you don't have time to work out because you're always tired.
Sure.
You have burnout. You're overworking yourself. You want the overtime at work. You are stressed. You have a partner who's here and they're not even helping you to become healthy, to have those goals that you have planned for yourself throughout the year accomplished. So those things, they come in with a lot. So diving in, we are asking, there are some key aspects, of course, and that are being given. So Barre, motivation spikes when we start something new because of excitement. This thing is exciting. You have this dopamine spikes and you're like, you know what, I think I would spend my rest of the year or the rest of the month doing this. But over time, the novelty wears off. Unrealistic goals, setting big, vague goals without a clear plan lead to frustration. Lack of reward. If we don't see progress, our brain stops releasing those feel-good chemicals. Out of sight is out of mind. Right?
Yeah.
And life happens. Stress, bills, and responsibilities can derail even the best intentions that you had. Right? So there are a lot of things and there are a lot of perspectives that we can explore when it comes to motivation. Talk to us. Are you someone who was motivated at the beginning of the year and the motivation faded off? Why did it fade off? Talk to us. Let us know what was the reason, because I know there is always a reason behind someone's motivation fading off. You set your goals, you set them clear, you work throughout them, but there's something that just say, this is not you, my brother. Just quit. Leave everything.
Is there something that you guys were motivated about at the beginning of the year that failed?
Rona.
Yeah, you and Banele.
Do you mean work-wise or personally?
Yeah, just as an individual. Either work, family, personal, friendship.
I was working to get married this year.
How's that next? No, you're not kidding.
No, I'm joking.
More, there's nothing wrong. If you are stepping up and you want to get married to this lady that you've stepped up to, there's nothing wrong, Chief. It's inspiration. You are affirming it. So no judgment this side, Mr. B.
So there's it's more of a mental concept of the kind of person I want to become. So it's I think it's still there motivation wise, but now that fuel is clearly died out, right? And it's something I do recognize, and now I just need to employ other techniques or other things for me to keep going, because it's something I do recognize that I need to continue becoming this person with or without motivation.
Sure.
Yeah. I can have motivation periodically, lapo, just to keep the fire burning, right? But I don't have, like, my goal is to make sure that it doesn't die out.
Which is what exactly?
Becoming the person that I want to be, from different aspects.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily a outcome that I'm looking at, but it's more of the person that I am to reach that outcome. So I'm not focused on hey ngifuna imali, but I need to be that person who's able to generate money. Right? Yeah. And also of recent, I'm realizing that look, both of these things, it's just purely a state. I should become rich and poor at the same time. Yeah. So I count pennies like poor people, but I can also splurge like rich people. Like so I can sleep without eating, but I do have food in my fridge.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So it's getting there. I'm being sharpened, but I think I'm still on track. But manje, the motivation, Jobang Ishuguti, comes and it goes, and I think it's my job to keep fueling it.
So it was something that you wanted to work on this year?
Yes.
Okay. And level of achievement out of 100%?
70%.
Okay, that's
70%.
cool. That's cool, man.
It is, because I also feel like motivation without discipline is, it's nothing that is going to work out.
Defeats the purpose.
Yeah. Because trust me, when you're motivated to do something, you're going to face distractions and frustrations.
Sure.
And we know that distraction is the death of your creative production. Once you get distracted, it's chai. And how do you develop the discipline of you fueling something? Because a lot of people, we lack discipline.
Yeah.
We really lack discipline when we are planning these goals and when we are trying to be motivated about being someone, right? So there was something, and there's something that I realized that even people, right, planning something, if there's people inside of the plan, that you are working on throughout the year, hey man, people play a very huge role in demotivating you, because there are plans and goals that require people to work together in order for them to be accomplished.
Sure, absolutely.
Right? Yeah. So if someone is going to come with that negativity, and now you have to have the strength alone, to keep up with that, hey man, it's going to be tiring.
Yeah.
Right? So the perspective that we need to explore right here, we have 3 viewpoints, right? The first one is motivation is overrated. Disciplines matters more. The second one is we need to refresh goals regularly to keep the energy alive. The third one is social support and accountability are the real game changers. So you need factors, to kind of like balance your motivation.
Sure.
Because sometimes, guys, doing things alone, man, it can be difficult.
So are you one of those people who can't self-motivate?
Self-motivate?
It sounds wrong, eh?
No, it's
self-motivate.
It's real. The other one is self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's a correct term.
Self-motivate.
Yeah. Are you
or even self-sabotage.
You are good.
No, not like that. Man.
You are positive. You can do this. Self-motivate.
Yeah, self-motivate. Moose, did you go to the doctor?
No. For this flu that I have.
You self-medicated.
Yes.
Yeah, so can you self-motivate?
Like, I'm trying to understand, like, build me a context of what self-motivate is.
So let's, like, for instance, a couple of weeks ago you were not here.
Yeah.
Banele and Afriperi and I were talking about me committing to recording and releasing my music, right?
Yeah.
And there's an idea that came out of having a listening session.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And so I'm motivated to do that, right? But what's going to keep me, or what are some of the things that are going to be contributing factors and variables that will actually make me fulfill that thing? Actually recording and then having that listening session event, for lack of a better word. So that's sort of where we're at. Am I able to motivate myself enough to keep going and keep chasing that dream, I guess? You understand? So do you need someone else? Musi, you can do this. Go to the studio, go record. Or can you do that for yourself?
I think sometimes. I need that.
Okay.
Like it's not something that I want. Like I need it.
Yeah.
I need it because there are times whereby I do have the strength to self-motivate myself.
Sure.
And I believe that 70% of it's from me.
Okay.
But 30% I need to get it from somewhere.
Okay.
Because now it's also going to validate that you are not even alone on this thing, right? So self-motivation, it's something that I need.
Sure.
Yeah, and if someone needs to come and validate that, guys, like I need someone to tell me and to let me know that, hey, my brother, you said you had a goal, and please continue with that.
So you need, I am big, I am bold, I am beautiful, I am amazing.
That's not a joke.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to mock anyone who does that. I am beautiful, I am black, I am amazing. It just kills me. So I don't know, there's people who do that. Can you look at me? I know I am going to be successful. I'm going to do this.
It's a routine for someone out there.
Bro.
For them to get up and have and kickstart their day, man, on a very high. Like they really need that to say, you know what, I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? And they're knocking like, hey, over late.
I'm bold.
You are
I am
late.
black and beautiful.
Yeah, man, Rivali.
What? You are bald. I'm bald.
I mean the mispronunciation, man.
But guys, look, this thing works, ne? Maybe not in the fashion that we are portraying it right now, but for you to remind yourself about a certain trait that you are. So I think it works. It works.
I don't know. Because each to their own.
Because sometimes I'm like, you know what? Remember, you are the son of God, or remember, you are the son of Utem no man.
Sure.
I am that son.
Sure.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, there's momentum to each and every motivation we give ourselves. So there's you even keeping up with the energy, because in like next day you are tired and you don't have the energy of saying I am beautiful. And you feel like, where am I gonna get the energy? And I feel like we need to keep the momentum of telling yourself within, because the power is within.
Sure.
Right? To say, even if I'm tired, I know that I still have the power to, accomplish whatever that I have planned for myself. I am beautiful. I am tired, yes, but I am beautiful. I am bold. It doesn't need for me to stand up and go to the mirror and do all of that. Right? I think that's where a lot of people are missing it, because now the fuel that we're talking about, like, it's literally going to just,
But you see, also with firewood, it is a form of fuel, but you first have to ignite it, or it has to be set alight.
Yeah.
So if you've got fuel in the form of affirmation, when you're saying it at that moment in time, maybe it hasn't yet ignited, or the firewood hasn't yet caught fire.
Yeah.
So it's only during those days where you actually need it.
Yeah.
It's not you standing up, going to a mirror and repeating those words, but it's those words that are now echoing inside your heart when you need them the most.
Yeah.
And then that's where you remind yourself of who you are.
Yeah.
So maybe just on a good day when you say, I am strong, I am beautiful, I am who I am, that's just you gathering firewood that you can use a bit later on, right? But again, this is more like a private practice.
Yes, I was about to say that. You can't just go in public. Say line in, I'm beautiful, I'm bold.
Why not?
Nah, in public, you
why not?
can't do that.
Says who?
No,
Why can't I?
No, you can't.
Can't. Why?
Don't do that in front of people.
Why?
Remember that there are people who feel like
it's laundry, man.
Yeah, I mean, you are
I'm
throwing
telling myself
your dirty laundry.
I wanna go in public. I wanna be on an escalator somewhere to tell myself that I'm beautiful.
So let me ask you here, as a male, do you tell yourself, Uti, I am a man? I am a man.
I'm a man.
Yes.
No, you don't.
I am
do
a man.
that.
I am a strong man. I am a clean man.
No,
I smell good.
No, let's not talk attributes.
No way,
I'm asking, do you tell yourself I am a man?
Nah.
Or growing up, I'm a boy.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like you're
a male.
forgetting you're a man.
But those analogies don't apply though.
Hence, I'm saying that you wouldn't really affirm something that you already know.
No, but me saying I'm beautiful in
let's
public
Let's agree.
is hurting no one. I'm just saying it in public.
Sure. But what I'm saying is, when you say you are strong or beautiful, it's things that you are striving towards. Hence, I'm making the analogy that you wouldn't say I am a man because you know you are a man.
But thus I say the analogy doesn't apply though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I need you already know.
What? Yeah,
So you wouldn't say that, right?
Yeah.
The things that you would say is things that you are reminding yourself or trying to strive towards.
Sure.
So when you say I am
bold.
positive,
I'm beautiful.
yes, it's things that you are striving towards.
Or it could be things that I'm struggling with.
Struggling for sure.
Right? Because if I want to affirm that
but you're not struggling with your identity.
No, that's something else.
So you wouldn't say it. So you only say things that you are either struggling or striving towards.
Sure.
So if you say them in public, then it's like
what?
So when are you sometimes think you're not beautiful?
Yes, maybe.
We as God, you just forget yourself.
So that's why I feel like this is laundry that you mustn't throw out dicks.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing it out there. I'm just doing it in public.
No,
guys.
don't do it in
Why?
public. Don't
Why?
do it in
It's a ritual.
Yeah, but why can't I do it in
It's like
public?
you all throwing
not
like your
advised.
insecurities at people out there.
No,
because
it's me, guys.
imagine there's someone in front of you. Like let me say, because we are making an example of girls. Okay, let's make example of us as guys, right? You're like, I'm handsome. You told yourself at home you're handsome, and there's a guy here who's more handsome than you, and he's like, oh, I'm handsome. Someone will like, dude, like, are you insecure that there are more handsome guys than you out there, and you keep on reminding yourself that you are handsome?
I would argue and say, if you have that perception about someone motivating themselves in public, or affirming themselves in public, I would argue and perhaps say that would be you projecting. Yeah, that'd be you projecting.
But it's
why can't I do it? It has nothing to do with you. I'm telling myself, just so that we're in public, that's something
like you're
else.
making
If
noise. I'm on a phone call.
Sure.
I'm handsome.
That's something else. That's something else. But other than that, guys, I wouldn't be bothered. Like, it would be weird, sure. It would be strange. Don't get me wrong, because it's not something that people do in public, obviously, right? But it's hurting no one.
I agree. It doesn't.
Sure.
But can I liken it to prayer? It's similar to prayer. We're not saying it's wrong. We're just saying it seems like it's an intimate experience.
Yeah. Sure, I agree. No,
because the question is now, if you're doing this here, I wonder what else can you tell us? Because you probably divulge information.
No, I'm talking to myself. I'm telling myself, I am beautiful. I am bold. I am big and strong. That's just funny, man. But yeah, I think I don't know. The thing of motivation is quite subjective. You know, there are people who need to be affirmed and motivated externally. So a lot of people, I think, I've found in society require that, you know, validation from other people or from experiencing certain things amongst people.
Yeah.
You know, and then Chief, me walking out of the house, Chief, I know. I know. Like, Chief, I know. I go into my day more. Sometimes, obviously, I am demotivated, you know, either by something I heard, something that happened in my life, you know, something that someone said to me in passing, not realizing that they are saying something you know, or something that would sit the wrong way with me. But I've gotten to a point where, because I talk to myself, disclaimer, I'm one of those people. I absolutely have
every day
conversations with myself. I do.
It's just that you don't do it with I am strong.
Yeah.
Your self-talk isn't I am
No, it's
strong.
not motivation.
I haven't done about
No, I built, like, I live a movie like life. You remember I mentioned, I think 2 weeks ago when we were doing movies on a Thursday. When Keman Tato, a comedian,
Ted.
Guy Ted, when Ted was here for spiritual alignment on a Thursday. So I'm one of those people. Like, I live a movie like life. So I create scenarios and have conversations. That's not necessarily I'm beautiful. No, I don't do that. No, right? So I've gotten to a point.
So imagine if you were to do this.
I do. Sometimes my thoughts do escape. Honestly, like randomly walking in a taxi, in an Uber.
Intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, like not intrusive, but just my thoughts, just escaping. Right, I do it amongst friends sometimes.
But you see, the escape isn't necessarily something that you're planning to do in public. It's something that just comes out. It escapes.
Sure.
Yeah. So as opposed to someone literally going out in public and
affirming themselves.
Yeah.
Affirm yourself. No harm here. But when I do experience moments of decline, right, in terms of inspiration and motivation, I've found that I function quite well in bringing myself up again. It's a struggle, don't get me wrong, because you really have to dig up and crawl up, out of that hole. But I barely ever need an external thing to get me up again, I've worked on myself because I've spent so much time with myself.
Yeah.
I understand who I am, because I think that's where sometimes the problem might be. A lot of people are scared to be by themselves. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, people who are always with friends or people who are always in a relationship.
Noise.
You don't know who you are, only one. Can you spend 5 days, alone, go to work, come back, sit, or be by yourself at home alone and really have deep conversations with yourself and find yourself? So I've done that quite extensively. So it's still a journey that I'm on, right? But I've gotten to a point where I know how to bring myself up. Like, Chief, I'm not. You know that I like saying that so much. But you have to walk out of the house. Chief, you might not have the most expensive watch or put on the most expensive cologne or perfume or have the nicest of clothes.
Yeah.
But your presence should be more than enough.
Yeah.
Well, understand. Walk out of the house and be like, I know.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to that interview. I'm going to work. I'm going to that social setting. I'm going to be that guy. So it's not easy, but it's possible.
Sorry, Mo. I know we're out of time.
Yeah.
So there are people, and it's something I've also experienced once, where if, let's say, you find motivation through external means, where something has to happen outside you for you to be motivated, then the same is true that if an external event gives you motivation, then an external event might just deflate whatever motivation.
Absolutely.
Right? So as Osvaldo mentioned about that graph, where if you do have a certain amount of, or in terms of your dopamine, how high you peak. If you peak very high because of external factors, it's the very same external factors that will get you down to the lowest of valleys, right? But if, let's say, the motivation is internal, then whatever happens on the outside does not really contribute that much towards you being motivated. But everything is somewhat internal a bit. So I've seen that, and I've tried, or at least I can say that for the most part, most of my motivation is not really directly correlated to external events. I try and minimize the external events so that it's not another external event that might just deflate my motivation.
But on that note, I also believe that, if you have or if you had the experience of knowing yourself, because I'm someone who I do break out a lot, right? I will start a habit, and say, okay, this one I'm actually going to keep up with it. Just like staying away from sugar, right? So I've been on this journey of cutting sugar, and trust me, after some time I will break and go back to the same habit of consuming a lot of sugar. But because I have done it before, it's easy to go back. So for a lot of people, it's not easy because they've never done it before. At least build up a habit for like 6 months. You are going to break, whether you like it or not. You are going to break, but now you need to build the momentum once you go back. I mean, you cannot be an advocate of something that you have never experienced before in your life. Understand? So if you become part of that habit that you have built for yourself, but now you are losing the motivation, yes, the only thing you can tell yourself is I have done it before. That's why, in the world of sport, they'll say history will always repeat itself. Everywhere, history will always repeat itself. Yeah. So if you will take that stance of saying, yes, let me take at least, that's why they have introduced the cheat day. You can stay away from junk food, but hey, there's that one day that you don't need to be hard on yourself. It's fine. Just go buy that junk food, eat, and then go back to your normal schedule of doing things. Yeah. Right? On a closing note or thought, we know that motivation is like a spark. It starts the fire, but you need the habits that comes with it and systems to keep the flame burning. So what is your strategy for staying consistent? Just talk to us and let us know what is your strategy. Drop your tips and stories in the comments, and of course let us help each other to stay motivated. As it is December, we know we need a lot of motivation and a lot of things, because I think a lot of people have made December to be all about vibes. It's not always about vibes. Even being with yourself, doing something nice for yourself, a nice intimate self date for yourself. Cook that chicken, burn it. Right? Because now you're trying to do so, because other people, they feel like they're being left out when other things are happening out there. They're like, hey, socials. Like, no. Sometimes it's you creating that setting for yourself, right? 0604933226. That's the number you can call us or send your voice note. Some comments that came through right there. Miss Q saying on the 24th of December.
Oh yeah, her birthday. Yeah.
Birthday. And 24th of December, it's going to be her birthday. Day before Christmas. Christmas Eve, you were born. Right before Morena Jesu. Right, so very interesting. And then Kenzie came through. She was laughing because.
So I think she was. Yeah, man.
Then yours Nelisa come through saying good morning Vooka fam. Is December boss. December is what we are celebrating and what we are into. What are your plans for December? Are you going on a vacation? Are you going overseas? Are you going to see some of your family members, or are you going to be someone who is spending time with themselves? All right, she comes back through and say hashtag Vooka Nation, hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, where radio meets a TV.
Yes ma'am, only and exclusively, right?
Yeah.
We do it every weekday morning, Monday to Friday, between the hours of 7 and 10. And you know that you're always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist, Musi Mist, Mr. B, and of course, Moeketsi Maimane, the son of Mother Nature, taking such good care of you, giving you your daily dose of positivity. So the time right about now is exactly 15 minutes after the hour at 9 o'clock. A bit later on, we're going to be hanging out with none other than Mr. Solomon, right?
Yeah.
Sam. Yeah, right. There we go. And he just joined us in studio, and it promises to be a great conversation, man. And I can't wait for that one. Perhaps you're wondering what Samuel does. He's the founder and the COO of Principal Safety Solutions. So if you're someone who's interested in all things safety and security, this is a conversation that you need to be a part of. So how you can do that is by you engaging with us across all our social media platforms using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms, but it needs not end there. It continues also on our WhatsApp line. Dial the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, so that you and I and Mr. Mo and Mr. B can keep on sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. But before we do that, because we've been talking for a while, right? And yeah, man, from time to time we do absolutely need to go pay our bills. So that's about that time right now. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and keep on telling a friend to tag a friend and tell a friend that the Vooka Breakfast Show is live and kicking. We'll see you after this one. Cool stuff.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P. Gamakosazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist.
On the Hogah Breakfast Show.
Yo, check this out.
Durban streets, what's poppin'? It's the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday.
We are live. Durban Streets, what's poppin'?
Your favorite morning crew
on the Vooka
Breakfast Show. Let's go.
표정들 짓고 있잖아 의미 없이 흘러가네 이 하루엔 네가 필요해 어디로든 떠나볼까 저기 노을진 길을 따라 설레는 마음 가득 안고서 아무런 생각도 하지 말고 저 깊은 곳으로 뛰어들어볼까 아주 잠시 눈을 감고 하나 둘 숨을 머금고 거리를 짓는 맘 가는 대로 훌쩍 다른 vibe 조금씩 다가오는 밤을 따라 맘 가는 대로 Let's ride 발길 닿는 대로 try 연기라는 vibe 끝없는 이 밤 위로 fly high 아무 걱정 말고 Let's dive 이 밤을 향해 ride and vibe Come on 쓸만한 곳으로 너와 나의 paradise 높여 계속 가야 해 이 설레임이 사라지기 전에 저 멀리 떠나볼까 발끝이 닿는 곳으로 오직 둘만의 비밀인 거야 아무런 고민도 하지 말고 저 바닷속으로 뛰어들어보자 아주 잠시 눈을 감고 하나 둘 입을 맞추고 불캠을 던져 너를 짓는 맘 가는 대로 훌쩍 다른 vibe 조금씩 다가오는 밤을 따라 맘 가는 대로 Let's ride 발길 닿는 대로 try 연기라는 vibe 끝없는 이 밤 위로 fly high 아무 걱정 말고 Let's dive 이 밤을 향해 ride and vibe Come on 둘만 아는 곳으로 너와 나의 paradise 지금 우리의 마음 이대로 멈추지 마 ride and vibe
As the conversation continues this morning, we are talking about taking sides. Is taking a side risky, right? Why do we avoid picking sides? So I just want you to imagine this. You are the family bride at the conversation, and the conversation turns into politics or social issues. Suddenly, everyone looks at you for your opinion. Do you speak up or risk the tension, or do you smile and say, I'd rather not get involved? Because this morning, that is what we are asking. Why is taking a stance often seen as risky? Why do so many people prefer to stay neutral even when they have a strong opinion? Are you someone who's always taking sides, or are you someone who is neutral and say, like, you know what, I know that my friends, they lack emotional intelligence, so I'm just going to avoid this conversation because we are going to end up fighting, and the reasons that they bring to the table are not the reasons that are reasonable enough to put on. And the strong opinions, not so strong, they're so weak, right? That is what we are asking. Talk to us and engage with us throughout our social media platforms. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. If you are listening from underground radio, you can dial us in. The WhatsApp line is open at 060 493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Dial us in. Yep. We are talking everything. Taking a stance. Do you take a stance or do you pick a side?
You should always take a stance. Always. I advocate and I believe that all of us need to be able to be in a position where stand for something, man. Don't just go with the wind. I'm sorry, and I know a lot of people will not agree with me, but I don't hate anyone, but I don't like when people aren't able to take a stance. Just stand for something. Stand for something. Are you for it or are you against it?
Yeah.
You don't have to have facts and background information and things of that nature, but just be able to take a stance.
Let's leave it, bruh.
Just take a stance.
We had a profile picture on our Microsoft Teams that was the color rainbow, and that signified that you are in support or solidarity with the community, right? So you had to have your profile picture like a ring around your photo.
Had to have it.
Yeah.
At work.
Yeah.
So as a requirement.
Because the company also updated theirs. Right?
Exactly. Okay. Because now, taking a stance, and first let me make a disclaimer that there are situations where people have taken a stance, whether it's hate or discrimination, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sound individuals that, okay, just because we differ in opinion doesn't mean that we need to fight physically so I'm talking about that. So let's just rule the one where people are just outright being malicious out there, right? So with that being said, there was a time not so long ago, 5 years ago, where we were asked to take a stance as to how do you feel about government juice, the jab. Yeah. Because we were human pin cushions.
What you mean a couple of years ago?
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
With the sickness.
Yeah. Yeah, the jab, right? The jab. So people that had a stance or an opinion, some of them couldn't speak out because they didn't want the jab. Just because they were employed and it was a requirement, they had to stay neutral. Yeah. So I'm saying, for some reason, I somewhat do understand why people would remain in the middle. Yeah. Because if they choose to take a stance as to whether or not they support the community or not, there are repercussions. If they choose to say, look, I'm not going to get the government juice, then it either means you lose your job, or if you were asked, what do you think about 1, 2, and 3? That, you know what, I think transgender 1, 2, and 3, then just like that, you're being cancelled. So I'm saying I understand. Yeah. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I understand why people choose to remain in the middle.
Neutral.
I get what you're saying. So here's the thing, in the last couple of minutes before we welcome Sam, taking a stance is not, or doing something that is against the stance that you want to take. I don't view it as wrong, right? For instance, when it comes to the jab a couple of years ago, right? If job requires, then you'll probably do it, right? Even with what you're saying at your previous employment, with the multicolored profile picture thingy, right? It means not that you are for or against the community. It was a requirement at work. So a requirement here at the Vooka Breakfast Show is that as presenters, we have to wear glasses.
Yeah.
It's a requirement. Doesn't mean I like glasses. Doesn't mean I'm for glasses. It doesn't mean I promote wearing glasses. It's a requirement at work. I get a choice. It's a work thing. You understand? Especially if they give you an ultimatum of saying,
can't choose a side.
You either do this or you're out of a job. Then more, yes. But it would be unfair for me on me if I were to take a stance. I'm still complying, but my stance is that I don't like wearing glasses. So I don't want to put the profile picture with the multicolored rainbow or whatever. But I will do it because of work circumstances, because of work requirements. But you can still take a stance and voice it out, unless then either if your employer is unfair and says if you voice it out then you'll get fired. That's unfair, right? But I still do think that you can say I don't want to take the jab. I don't want to. I'm not for it because of whatever. But you will still do it because of job requirements or job circumstances. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I think taking a stance is not necessarily the problem. I think voicing your opinion and your stance is where a lot of people struggle. I think. I don't know.
So by taking a stance, is that not communicating, as in voicing it out?
No, not necessarily, because there are a lot of people in the last 5 years who took the jab, but were not for it because of work requirements. A lot of teachers, I know a lot of educators were told that, Chief, because you work in the public space, you are in contact with children especially. You have to take it. But a lot of them did not want to. Nurses, doctors, people who work in the public sector. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Their stance was probably, I don't want to. I don't trust this thing. Whether it was that other brand or the other one, because there were two brands, right? Yes, I don't know. I wasn't.
That
I didn't take it.
But it expired.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you can take the stance, but voicing it, I think, is where the challenge of the struggle begins.
Yeah. So the recent one that we have, of course, it's the Purple profile picture, right? Because you were attacked,
if you
for
didn't
not
have the thing. Yeah, it's like
your profile picture to Purple. Because they were like, okay, when it seems like you're against this.
Yeah, you're not in solidarity.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So that's actually a perfect example.
Right now, that is what a lot of people are facing. But we do have some of the facts right here, because a recent global survey found that 60% of people avoid sharing their views on controversial topics at work for fear of a backlash. In South Africa, social media debates can turn toxic so fast, leading many to play it safe and stay silent. Psychologists say neutrality often comes from a fear of conflict, loss of relationships, or professional consequences. And we know there is where you see, Luena, this situation, it requires you to say something. But if you say something, you know that
backlash.
Yeah, backlash. You're going to face backlash, right? So that's where being an emotional, intelligent person comes in now,
which a lot of people struggle with.
They struggle with it. To say some situation they don't require you to say something, even though, but you are just thinking of the next person. You know how they would react in this situation, right? You are with a friend, a dispute or a fight just breaks out wherever you are at a social setting, and you know that if you say this to him, he will continue to fight this person. But you decide to say like, hey, Ntwana, please let it go. We're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of people, when it comes to conversation, you know who you are, you have the information, but you can't just take it from the things that they throw in. When we talk about politics, when you talk about something else, but you see, this reasoning, we'll end up fighting here.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on the people you're engaging, the circles that you run in. Sometimes you know that there's a certain stance that you want to take, but voicing it is just not necessary. So you gauge, man. You gauge where you are, who you're with, and things of that nature.
Yeah, so gentlemen, I think this one, if you allow me, can we also have it as the first topic tomorrow, because there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot, because that's like a different setting.
Sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we ask ourselves, Guti, if your kids are being taught that there are more than 100 genders out there, do you become neutral, not take a stance? Or if you do take a stance, you don't voice it out? So I think if we can unpack it thoroughly tomorrow. Yeah.
You become Charlie Cake.
Look, man, I think people do take stances. At the core of it, we all have something that we stand for. Right? In closing it, Nje. All of us, we all stand for something, whether in politics, in religion, in societal norms, in values, in characteristics, all of those kinds of things. All of us take a stance. Voicing it is something else. Voicing it is where a lot of people struggle with, because you are scared of what people will say in turn. In return. When I'm with you believe there are 100 genders. How? So it's like, I don't want people to know that about me. I believe that there are 100 genders. It exposes you essentially, and it exposes your reasoning, your level of reasoning capacity. It exposes your level of information and knowledge that you've acquired and that you have as an individual. It exposes how you perceive all of these kinds of things, so there's quite a lot of things, but we'll unpack tomorrow morning right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we know that Charlie Kirk, took a stance and he was shot. So we don't want you to become that person. Talk to us and let us know what you think. What are your thoughts or what are your sentiments in this conversation that we are having right now? But right now we are about to hop on a conversation with Samuel Hogah, the founder and COO of Principal Safety Solutions. For 7 years, he dedicated himself to the field of occupational health and safety, while also spending 5 years as a facilitator. In that short time, PSS has already begun making a real impact, partnering with major industry leaders. Their growing list of valued clientele includes names like AfriSam, Heineken, BPW, Axel, Indlela, Road Construction, Nestle, and many more. So PSS is his commitment to driving better outcomes and growth for their clients and in safety and training. He is here to talk with us. If you have any questions or you want to call in, the WhatsApp line is open right now, 0604933226. That is the number that you need to call. With that being said, Mr. Sam, welcome to the Vooka Breakfast Show. Thank you so much for taking your time to join us. How are you doing this morning?
I'm all right, brother. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
It is an honor and a pleasure to be with you in your presence.
Yes,
I've watched your shows quite a lot since I got the invitation.
Sure.
I was hooked. I mean, since I've been here, the energy.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I love it.
It's contagious.
Shout out.
Thank you.
Nice one, man.
Yeah. And we are happy that you are here now. And just to dive deep, because when we started the show, we were just reading some of the work you have done and some of the work that you are doing. For someone right now who is listening and watching, before, of course, you get to where you are, can you just please take us through the journey of, who you are and how did you get to where you are today?
Okay. So Samuel Hogah, I am originally Ghanaian, right? Yeah, from West Africa.
Yeah.
Born there to 2 Ghanaian parents, but my dad relocated the family to South Africa.
Oh, nice.
In 97.
Okay.
So I grew up in the Eastern Cape, right?
Oh, okay,
yeah,
nice.
So I speak Xhosa and their state. I got close to I'm married to a Xhosa woman, so being Xhosa basically second nature to me.
Sure.
Grew up in the Eastern Cape and all those. Moved then to Jozi in 2016, right? So the whole safety thing started in an organization that I was busy with, right? Non-profit organization. And for my time that I was there, one of my assignments or roles was to be the safety coordinator, right, of the entire premises, including everybody that stays there, and the work that we were undertaking there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a huge undertaking. And there were other satellite offices as well that, I would be communicating with in terms of putting the safety systems and all those things in place and implementation, right?
Yeah.
So the love actually started there, and I'm like, why not take this to the next level?
Yeah.
And then, fast forward some few years down the line, PSS was born, and we're here today.
Nice.
Yeah.
And before, of course, we fast forward and get to what of the services that you guys offer. You mentioned right here that you founded PSS out of a need for something more. You were genuinely frustrated and disappointed by the lack of growth and opportunity in your previous 9-to-5 role. Can you take us through that?
Yeah. Like, when something is a passion, like safety or whatever you do, like, what you guys do here. Is a passion. There's always ideas. You want to advise this, advise that. You've got things in your mind that you want to be implemented, right? And often there's hierarchy, and you take those ideas to hierarchy, it gets shut down. Okay, it's fine. But also at that point, there was a point in time where growth was stagnant. I was doing the same thing for about 2-3 years. I was not growing. I was looking at people who would come, outgrow me and all. It was that frustrating, and not to take jabs at anybody, but you're sitting there and like, but this is what I do, this is me. How can somebody come who I must still train? I train this person and
they outgrow you, outshine you.
You get what I'm saying? They get promoted to higher spaces, than you. good for them or anything, but you start now pondering, okay, am I in the right organization where what I have to put on the table is not recognized, you know? Hence the frustration. So I was like, you know what?
Nice.
Perhaps it's time for me to leave the coop and start flying.
Yeah. Principal Safety Solutions. Let's get into that.
Okay.
What do you guys do there?
So, as the name beckons, right, Principal Safety Solutions is an occupational health and safety solutions company. We actually consultants, right? So we offer any safety-related solutions to anybody, right, that needs assistance. So from accredited training to on-site actual safety technical services, to the sales and distribution of PPE, anything in the safety space, you know, your safety audits and all those things. That's where we are. So you'd call us, you'd be like, look here, Sam, please come to our establishment, see what we have going on, look at what we are lacking, give us a recommendation on how to comply. That is what we do. That is PSS. Yeah.
Because you just mentioned PPE right now, can you share us what is the common workplace hazard that most people overlook but really shouldn't?
So, you know, like a lot of people, or back in the day, conventionally, people are like, when they're at work, let's look out for forklifts driving by, let's look out for when I'm working at heights, I don't fall, all those high risk related stuff. But there is something we call ergonomics that I think a lot of people overlook. Now, ergonomics is basically sitting down for too long or doing something for so long without actually switching. So, for instance, if I'm sitting like this and I'm on a mouse the entire day for 8 hours, eventually you're causing a strain to your wrist, right? And that can lead to what we call musculoskeletal disorder, right? So that's one thing that a lot of people overlook, especially in the offices. You know, our office-bound people, they're on the computer the entire time and typing and emails. I hope this email finds you well and all those things. And they actually forget that, no, I think let me stand up, stretch, and take a break. Go take a walk, go get fresh air and all those things. So that's the main thing that a lot of people overlook in the workplace, which I think there's a strong emphasis on.
But with that being said, what do you think is the one thing? I mean, because we work in different spaces, right? There's people in the corporate space, like you just mentioned, who, for the most part, sit in front of a laptop and are at their desks for a long time, right? There's people who work in the labor force and work physically with their hands, and they pick up heavy things and things of that nature. We work in different spaces that require us to be active in different ways, right? But what do you think is the one thing that people can apply to stay safer at their different job or occupations?
The key thing with any safety-related aspect of your work is training. You know, the moment you are doing something that you have not been trained to do, right, already the risk level is high. The chances of you injuring yourself is high. The chances of you injuring somebody else is high. You see. So in any form of work, you need training on how to do this thing and how to do it safely. That is your go-to first thing before you get anybody a job to do. That's why you'd find that when you go to some establishments and stuff like that, even though people are qualified from an education point of view to do something, the moment they get hired, they've got that 1 or 2 weeks orientation, where as part of that orientation, training is included from a safety point of view. You know, so that now you've got your knowledge from varsity, let's apply now this safety aspect of things so that you remain safe. So I think that's like your main go-to training. But
what would you also say is the toughest part of actually trying to inform people and educate people about work safety? Because we tend to think, people would have this perception that, safety training again. Sam is here with his people. Guys, we did this last year. We know what. So what's the toughest part of your job in really trying to reiterate to people that, guys, work safety is an actual thing?
So we try to drive the notion to people that, look here, safety is everybody's responsibility. It's not only me as a safety officer or the safety manager or the head of department or the head of HR or whatever. Everybody carries a responsibility when it comes to safety, right? And so your act and my act and your act combined can help reduce whatever hazards or risks that is in the workplace. Everybody needs to play a role.
Yeah.
And that is what we need to drive into people's minds. And that's one of the challenging things. For people are like, Sam is a safety officer, it's his job. You know, it's his job to do this risk assessment, it's his job to do the safety audits, you know. I don't care. It's his job to get me a safety shoe. But if I don't have a safety shoe and I don't tell Sam, right, how can he fix that problem? You know, so it's a collaborative effort that we need to look at.
Just a quick one, Sam. So you've done the training. People, depending on the type of job, they either need to wear safety boots or put on gloves. So what are the dangers involved if one has gone through the training but chose not to comply? From an employer standpoint, what are the dangers involved? Does this person get compensated if they were found to not wearing protective clothing and things like that?
Yeah, so, you know, when you go to the Occupational Health and Safety Act, there is the role of, or the responsibilities of an employer, and then there's the responsibility of an employee.
Okay.
And the responsibility of the employer, as per the law, is the employer is obligated to create a work environment that is safe for you and your colleagues. And failure for him to do so, you then have the legal right to refuse any job that you cannot do safely. Vice versa, if the employee has provided, or the employer rather has provided the employee with everything they need, they are also obligated by that same law to use those things in a manner that is going to be safe for themselves and everybody. You see? So there's a legal implication in place. So if my boss, for some reason, coerces me to work unsafely, and there's an injury on site, during an incident investigation, it always goes back to the employer. Did Sam get the necessary things that he was supposed to get to work safely? If not, then it's a big problem. But if from that they found out that, okay, no, Sam did get everything that he needed from the employer, but he was negligent in all those things, then also that gets handled a certain way. So there's responsibilities on both sides, as the employee and the employer.
So according to you, how has the modern workplace changed the way we think about safety, and especially with the remote and the hybrid work that we do?
It has changed a lot. It has changed a lot because, like I mentioned earlier, when we've moved from this thing of your high-risk safety-related things, you know, let me put on a hard hat, let me put on a harness before I climb this roof, you know, your obvious safety things to your subtle safety things like your ergonomics, your mental health, you know, stuff like that. And that is beautiful because a lot of things affect how you perform at work. You know, if you're in a stressful environment at work and you're frustrated the entire time, you're working harder than you should, you're stressed, you're fatigued, eventually you're going to make a mistake, you know, and then a lot of people are going to get injured. So we are moving into an era now where that is being emphasized a lot. Your smaller things that we would overlook some few years back are actually becoming the main things now.
I like how you just mentioned mental health, right? Because we just closed off Men's Mental Health Month, and we're starting to see that it's really starting to come forward as quite a huge thing. You know, everywhere in society, you know, men's mental health is slowly being shown a light on. But then, how do you think it fits in the type of work that you do? You know, I mean, there are guys. 2 weeks ago, when the purple thing shutdown was happening all over our country, people were saying, but what about men? There are men out there who are abused and are going through a lot of things and are not in a right standing or in good standing in terms of their mental health. So how does that work fit in occupational health, safety and security?
Good question actually. You know, I'm no expert or anything when it comes to mental health and stuff, but you know, I find the nature of our work in the safety field, whether safety manager, safety officer, safety consultant, or whatever the case may be, it is so important and so demanding, you know, that you can eventually fall under anxiety, you know, or minor depression, so to speak, you know. For instance, if you're a safety officer of an organization where you are responsible for the safety of 1,500 people, you know, it is a huge undertaking. And eventually that, if you're not careful, you are working 24/7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You're at home spending time with family, but now there's constantly this text coming in, and you're like, yeah, incident, yeah, this and that and that, you know. Subconsciously, that affects you, you know. You struggle to sleep. You are at home with family, but your mind
you're
is
not present.
You're not there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, you know. So that goes a very long way.
Yeah.
In our industry, and it's one of the things that companies are beginning to look into now, where they've got sessions for like every employee to eventually go and have some form of therapy to talk about it, just to de-stress a bit and stuff like that. Yeah. It is very, very big.
So with the work that we do, one of the myths is that if you are a presenter, you know everything, every information. That's why you choose this line of work.
That is true.
It's a myth. We actually don't know.
We don't know everything. Don't get me wrong. Some of us do our
the way
research.
You guys are speaking is like you know the story. You know?
We do our research, but there's a lot of information and knowledge that we haven't acquired. Sure.
Right. So, what's one safety myth you wish you could debunk for good? Safety myth.
Yeah. I actually wrote it down. One of the main ones is accidents happen because of a few careless workers. Right? That is a myth. Accidents happen because of careless people. So, for example, this incident wouldn't have occurred if Sam had not been careless in doing his job, right? And the reality of that is accidents are fundamentally caused by failures in the system. Not the people. Okay. So if you don't train your employees or people, there's bound to be accidents, right? If you don't create the necessary awareness, there's bound to be accidents. If you don't have the right systems in place to be recording things like your near misses, your incidents, and having a plan in place on how can we prevent this from happening again, trust me, you'll forever be having accidents. So it's actually having the right system in place. It's not the people. The people always want to do what is right. You see. It's just the system that sometimes it is not there. I've seen that. In organizations that I've been in, and seen that friends of mine who are working in my same industry, you find out that, this thing is not there, and it needs to be there in order to protect the people. So I think that's one of the biggest myths.
Look, man, I mean, a couple of months ago, not even a couple, months ago, we were at the rancho, right? And we were able to get in conversation with the EMS department. We also had a conversation with the forensic department and things of that nature. And I was fortunate enough to be taken through a demonstration of, Konjo, what is this thing, Mo?
CPR.
CPR, right? And the guys were explaining the process and what their job entails as medical professions and stuff like that. But let's bring it back to the workplace as well. Do you think maybe that learning things of that nature, CPR, knowing how to make use of the first aid kit, is it something that you would advise that every employer knows how to do, or is it solely reliant on the employee?
No, that is the employer's 100% responsibility. It is there in writing. It is there in the OSH Act that per certain number of people you have in your establishment, you need a certain number of safety representatives. You need a certain number of first aid kits or first aiders placed in certain locations. You need a certain number of fire extinguishers placed in certain locations, with people appointed and trained to operate those things in an event of an emergency, So it is always good for establishments to implement this, to give training. And that's where we come in as PSS, Those are the trainings we offer. Basic firefighting, advanced firefighting, first aid, level 1, level 2, level 3, the kids, all those things. So going back to your question, it is the employer's duty. The employee's duty is, okay, let me use this that has been given to me to the best of my ability when needed. But as for the implementation part, the employer is solely responsible for that.
Why and what is the importance of a safety drill? And do you have any example where it worked?
a safety drill is very important because things happen, right? Randomly, you're not expected, but when they do, you need to be able to react in a manner that will save your life. And I think the most common one is a fire drill. Okay, because fires are very prone in anywhere you go, so that's one of the key safety drills. So most establishments would actually have a fire drill where the fire alarm would go off, and in a fire drill, one of the things is no running. Because if you run, stampede, everybody's panicking. We're causing more chaos. We don't use a lift during that event. Sure. Right? The lift might stop working, you're trapped in the lift, So those are things that companies emphasize all the time. And you're at work and the next thing, alarm goes off. You have to act in that manner because you've been practicing, you've been told. And it's very important, And we've had an instance like that in one of my previous organizations that I worked in, where we had a fire that broke out, right? And instinctively, everybody acted in the manner of the drill. Single file, nice and calm, nobody used the lift, went down to an assembly point. The evacuating warden would come with a list of everybody just to take, head counts to make sure that everybody is accounted for. The fire team, in the space of literally 2 minutes, were already up there, putting the fire out and just making sure that everybody is safe, So it is very, very important. Extremely.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Because we tend to take these things for granted. I remember last year I was working for this organization. We worked with primary school kids, very, very young children. And this one day that I got to the school, they were doing the drill. And they were like, Musi, please help with gathering the children as well, just to pull them closer to where they're supposed to go in case of an emergency, or a fire breaks out or anything like that. And we tend to think, it's just one of those things, man.
What are the chances?
Yeah, man, I'm going to run away from the fire, obviously. But there are precautions that you can take and measures that you can actually take to stay even safer than what you think of, right?
Exactly.
Just before we close it off, tell me, for someone like you who's been in the space for quite some time and is quite well versed, right? If there was one thing, or if there is one thing that you would give to employees in terms of, trying to stay as safe as you can, what would it be? Or to one simple thing to make the workplace safer than what it is right now. What would that one thing be?
I would like to wholeheartedly, right, encourage employees to report what we call near misses. Right? So near miss is something that happens that could have caused an injury to a person or property or the operations. Right? It's literally a near miss. So for instance, here's an example. You go on a roof, without a lifeline, without a harness. You do whatever work you've done there. You came back safely. Nothing has happened to you. But had you fallen through that roof, you would have been dead. Because there's no harness, there's no fall protection in place. That is a typical example of a near miss. Now, with a near miss, the more we report them, the higher the chances of preventing incidents and accidents that will happen. But now, for some reason, a lot of people feel that, no, I can't report Umuzi for doing this thing without a safety goggles because it seems I'm snitching on him. You see, but I'm not snitching. I'm actually creating an environment whereby, okay, we need to identify, why did he not put that on? Is there training that is needed? Is there something we're missing? That we can rectify and put that in place to fix it so that it does not happen again and cause an accident. So that is just one main thing, and most companies are lacking in that. They don't report stuff enough because they feel, no, I'm going to get Sam in trouble, I'm going to be in trouble. No, it's not the case. It's so that we put a preventative measure in place so that nothing happens in future.
Nice. Mr. Sam, before we let you go, if people want to, of course, render your services, where can they find you on all social media platforms?
We are everywhere. We can be found on our website, www.principalsafetysolutions.co.za. We are on Instagram, Principal Safety Solutions, Facebook, Principal Safety Solutions. Our WhatsApp number, 075-192-5335. 24/7, we are available. We are available. We are
Nice.
there to serve the people. We are there to render our services.
Yeah.
We will love the support that we can get from our people.
Yeah,
and we
man.
thank you guys for this opportunity as well.
Shout out, Mr.
And we
Sam.
thank
We
you for your
appreciate,
time.
man. Yeah, taking the time to come and hang out with us. Yeah, man, proper stuff. Mr. Mo?
Yeah. Lastly, I mean, with what you've just mentioned, right? I watch movies a lot also. And when it's time when the fire breaks, they run, those people. So I think it's today that I've learned that you just need to be calm. Because movies have taught me that if a fire breaks out, just get on top of this table and head for the top. But really, really interesting, man. It was the great edition of the Vooka Breakfast Show on the Monday morning, the 1st of December.
December, boss.
We have started.
Home Japans. Home Japans, man. 2 minutes before the hour, 10 o'clock on a Monday morning, the 1st of December 2025. We're exactly 30 days away from the last day of the year, man. Goodbye, 2020 vibes. Hello, 2026. I've been having so much fun being back with you in your presence and in your company right here where radio meets TV only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE. Missed tomorrow morning, we do it the same time, same place where we give you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. It's a Monday, and this is where motivation and momentum begin, man. Stay safe, stay cautious, stay dry when it's raining, stay warm when you need to be, and God willing, you and I and the rest of the team will see each other tomorrow morning. Yes, sir.
From us, I would like to say adios. What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
Famous Naomi P. Umkabayi Gamakosazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE. My name is Moosey Mist.
On the Hogah Breakfast Show.
Yo, check this out.
Durban Streets, what's poppin'? It's the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday.
From this world, running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just want